Move over, Brahmin! Kismet is back! I saw you guys' chat. The Brahmin. Don't they drive you crazy? You just want to string them. But that mooing noises all the time with a moo moo and a moo moo here and a moo moo there. Here a moo everywhere, a moo moo. My blue screen. Blue screen! Stop that. Stop that. So yes, I am back! With a moo moo here and a moo moo there. Here a moo, there a moo, everywhere. Moo moo! Double mooing it. That's why the first thing I do is going to do a Brahmin trough. Put those people in Barstow. Actually, first thing I'm going to do is get some more peeps. So right now what we have is we have these two peeps right here that come with the settlement itself. But we need to go through and we need to scrap the whole thing. So let's get to it. We're going to scrap it. We're going to get our scrap together. Scrap that toilet. Center blocks. More center blocks. Love that shack they got going here. And we're... Oh, I hear some trouble brewing. I hear some trouble brewing. Grab that bucket. Branches. Now, by the way, sometimes these trees cannot be removed, and sometimes they can. You just aim up higher, and you're able to do it. Also, in some settlements, you can actually get ones outside of the settlement as well. Those who never came across those, just a few of them, not a whole bunch of them, like this, not in this particular location, but in some other locations. You can also go outside temporarily and then come back in. No, you're not outside too long. Always look for the refrigerator door first, and then the refrigerator, unless it's on its side like that. Bathtub, let's get rid of that. We're going to get rid of this. We're going to go ahead and keep that for now. And I think that's bulk of everything, except for just some branches on the ground. There's not much resources here. So we're going to scrap a whole bunch of it. Like so. The wood. By the way, ever get low on... you ever get low in wood, just find a new settlement to scrap. Until you run out of settlements, of course. Then you're bumming. But they did add more wood shipments in the game, as opposed to before, where you could literally run out of wood and be, like, stuck. Completely out of it. I only use wood now for stairwells. I always build with either steel or with concrete. Alright, and I think that's all. And again, I still don't think we have enough to do that generator. Nope, we need copper. And do this. We need circuitry and copper. Alright. Now we're going to go ahead and save once again. Let's save over here. And I'm going to show you my way of making it where this thing has instant bazillion tons of resources. Up, everybody! Thanks so much for the host. Appreciate it. Hello to Rex. Welcome back. I saw you guys were talking about all of that. Spriggy, what's up? Thanks for hanging out in the chat. City Slickers. He's saying hello. I love that movie. That's such a great movie. Hello. Look, he's saying hello. I love that song he sings too. He's like, get him up, get him dressed with a big wet sap rawhide.
Seems to be growing awesome. Well.
Froto! Froto! Thanks so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing that follow button, becoming part of the Kismet Army. Welcome, show them some love in the chat, everybody. Show everybody who hits that follow button lots of love, whether you've been in the stream for a minute or whether you've been in here for years. Make sure to show them lots of love every time they hit that button. Alright, we're going to go ahead and run back to our nearest settlement, which is going to be the drive-in. Let's do it. There's our provisioner. Oh no, those are the, that's the thing there. Also, a big thanks to Fearmaster for that host. Appreciate it. Every one of those hosts just gets me just a little bit closer. We should be tracking how many people host each night, Chewy. In mods, we should be tracking that. We should be tracking that. We get so many hosts, we should throw out some kids caps too. What are we shooting at? Super mutant shooting at me.
Hey, boy.
Thank you, Snow Queen, for that host. Appreciate it.
Drop him.
We'll get him, buddy. Killed somebody back there. I'm gonna go this way. I hit like what? Dead person says what? My first super mutant on melee mode! Good job, buddy. Good job. Got that sucker. That's awesome! Whew. A little scared there. A little scared. Alright, let's go ahead and have some vegetable soup. Get our food and water up. And look at that. HP 55 it restores. Alright, let's do this, buddy. Let's backtrack, because I think some peeps died back here. Peeps got croaked. Oh, no, super mutant died back here. What? No, what killed it, though? Super mutant died. What killed it? Oh, the dogs killed it. Whatever killed it, it's still alive. Oh, I guess the dog killed this super mutant, then the other super mutant killed that dog, and then it chased after my guy. Well, that worked out good. Except for I got a broken arm. Other than that, it's not good. Wait for it. Wait for it! What is Twitch Partnership? Twitch Partnership is when they say that you are awesome enough to be part of the Twitch family, where basically they partner you and you get extra benefits like you can stream in 1080 HD, which is what I want it for, and I can also use my video on demands on 1080 HD. You can also get that sub button, which people can hit subscribe, and you can actually become a full-time streamer. That's how most people go full-time, is that subscribe button, unless they're like me, where this is what they're trying to do, and they know this is what they want to do, and they're still working away at it, despite not having that sub button. Despite not having that sub button, it is very difficult. Very difficult thing to do. But if you work hard enough at it and you just keep doing what you love to do, then don't worry about it. Missed. Oh god, these ghouls are rough. Anybody else want some? No? Nobody? Alright. Nobody else wants an axe to the face? I'm out of here. We got dog meat. There you are. I don't know where you glitched out to, but come on, bro. Come on, bro. We got stuff to do. Again, taking that high ground. That train engine, how cool. I wonder if we can get up there. I don't think I've ever tried to get up there before. I'm back when I got a jetpack. When I got a jetpack! Jetpack action. You have the best mod, in case you didn't know. I have a lot of incredible, great mods, by the way. Mayor Dave's been with me the longest. He's been with me a long time. Super awesome guy, always backing me up. As well as we've got Sister Wolf, and of course Chewy, and of course the wonderful Nooshki, all backing me up on stream. My mods are pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Best mods on Twitch, as you'll see later in my credits. I am one of those. Oh, I went right past it. I was chatting and went right by it. My bad. My bad. Yes. You will see later. We're about to say something funny. And get custom emotes and people can subscribe. Exactly, Snow Queen. What does Twitch require to become a member, said Gene Stonewall. You have to have about 100 plus people in your channel. You have to be entertaining, as they say. And you have to meet their certain requirements. It is completely arbitrary whether they let you in or not. It's not based on how many numbers you have or how many people you have following you. It's whether they want to add you or not. If they think you'd be a good fit for what they do. And it's their business. They can do whatever they want. Right? Right? So there you go. Some people will get partnered and they will only have like 2,000 or 3,000 followers and only, maybe 100 people in their stream. And some people will have 20 to 30,000 followers and not, only have 100 or 50 or 60 people in their stream and not get partnered. So it's really up to them. It's whoever goes in and says and evaluates you as a thing. I've been turned down 5 times now. 5 times. And you know what I do every single time? I just stream more. I just continue doing what I love to do. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, oh well. Oh well. I still love streaming, still love doing it, and I appreciate everybody who does support the stream big time. Big time. I would love to be a Twitch partner. That's my other big goal, but that is just the beginning for me. I don't consider that to be an end goal. I consider that a goal along the road of being a streamer and doing what you love to do, which in this case is gaming. Oh, I forgot to do it for a total of 8 hours. So if I do it for 8 hours, I'm going to have a repaired limb. Repaired limb. Well, thank you, Stay Proper. That's what you should do when someone says, hey, you're not quite there yet. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to stream more. I'm going to do more videos on YouTube. I'm just going to double down and do it even more, stream even more. You can see I used to stream 4 days a week for just about 3 hours. Then I went to 4 days a week for 6 hours. And now I'm go 6 days a week for 6 hours. I know, that's a lot. That's a lot of hours to not be partnered, by the way. That's a lot. If you're partnered, then hey, that's cool, that's good, because you've got that sub button, you got that ability to support yourself. But in my case, I just do what I got to do. I know that you put the work in, you'll get a return, and it's not always the return that you're looking for, but you will, if you enjoy what you do, if you have a passion for it, let that passion be that fuel, because every day when you get up, you got to be working toward that goal every single day. And I've been doing it for like 1.5 years. So it's not going to just happen instantly. A lot of the big streamers didn't just happen instantly unless you come from somewhere else. Unless you have like 1 million people following like on YouTube or something like that who come over to watch you or whatever. Pretty much it's not an instant thing. It's like any job. You have to work your way up over time. Over time. So don't get discouraged though. Stay at it. Stay at it. Just keep doing what you love to do, whether you want to be a writer, a doctor, whatever you want to be. Don't let nobody's negativity bring you down. Just brush off that negativity. Just do what you love to do. I have done that in my career. I've been a graphic designer for 25 years, worked for some of the top companies in the world, and it has helped me through all of those times where things get really, really tough, right? When you're like, I got like $1, right? I got like $1 in the bank account, and I got to survive, right? And sometimes you got to take those tough jobs. Sometimes you got to take that McDonald's job or that Walmart job. Just go in there, learn as much as you can, and be thinking about what your next goal is. If you go in there and stagnate and you're not learning a lot, you're not saying, hey, how do I do this and how do I do that? And I want to learn this other thing and I want to do this other thing. Now, all of the people that I hired, by the way, I've also been the manager many, many years at a lot of different companies, as well as I've had my own companies. And those are the people I look for. You don't necessarily have to have the super skills. But the people who are going to show up every day and give their best every single day, those are the people I look for. I'll hire them over people with MBAs or anything. Because they do better work. In the long run, they do better work. They might, in the beginning, they might need help to get started or whatever. But in the long run, they're going to do better work because they actually like what they do. If you like what you do, boom, that gives you a huge jump up on everybody else in the long run. In the long run. Okay, so we did that. So now I'm here. I've got to send some peeps over there. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. Who do we got over here? This guy. This guy. Oh, actually, I was going to do it from here. Now, normally what I would do, by the way, I was just about to do that. Normally what I do is I would send all the people over here to 10 Pines, and then I would set up a trade route. But this time what I'm doing is I'm sending the trade route out of Red Rocket to these 3, and then out of the drive-in to any of the ones that are out here. There's several that are out this way. So I'm going to just send them from the drive-in and use the drive-in as a thing. Now, I'm also going to put my people who are useless, most of the time, to work. Where's my bell? Right there. There he is. This guy. Mostly useless. Sturgis! Now, so I can't send Sturgis as a trade route, see? Go, cancel, escape. And then we got the other girl who's useless. Marcy, who can't be trade routes as well. I banished them here so I didn't have to listen to a bang on that building. Now we got to find the other dude, who I think is over here somewhere. Where you at, bro? Where did you go? He's usually hanging out on this side. If I can't find him, what I'll do is I'll just ring the bell. Sneaky dude. He's nowhere to be found. Alright, let's go find him. Now what I do is I put down the bell. Now there's also a siren that you can use, but it's really loud and annoying. So I like to use the bell. Now here's a little trick. You hit the bell. Now, I don't know where he's at, and I don't want to wait 5 minutes for him to walk over here. So I'm just going to go ahead and sleep in the bed for an hour. Boom! And they all appear. Like that. Nice and easy. Nice and easy and fast. Alright, now this guy, June Long, out of the 3, you can make him into a supply line. So again. Right there. Oh, wait, she's supply line now. Thought he was the one you can't do. Oh, she can do supply line too. I thought those two couldn't and this one would. Oh, I stand corrected. That one can. I know that he can't. He has to stay in that particular location because later on he has a quest. But dude can. So June Long. No, Marcy. Send Marcy. I don't have to listen to her. All right. From here to 10 Pines. Go. Enjoy getting shot at all day. Ha 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 ha. I hope you get killed on the way, Marcy, from all that whining and complaining you do. One of the first things I did when they put in those stockades is I put Marcy in those stockades. It was awesome. It was awesome. So thank you, Stay Proper. Yeah, I try to stay positive in my stream. There's a lot of stuff that happens in your life. You have lots of ups and downs in your life, and you've got to stay positive. I've had some really tough stuff happen to me over the last couple of years. It is very difficult. Very difficult, but got out of bed every day. And went and did what I needed to do every single day. No Queen says, just spread the word about Kiz and he'll get it. Yes, that is the best thing you can do if you want to help out in the stream, is just spread the word. Go out there, retweet. Go out there, send it out to your friends. Send it to other people you know on Twitch or other streamers and say, hey, you got to check out Kismet. Come over here and raid his channel or whatever you want to do. It's really up to you. That is the best way to support your favorite streamers, by the way, is to go out and retweet and do all that kind of stuff. Because it brings other people into the fold, and eventually, if we have a conferred, a lot of people hanging out in the stream, then of course Twitch will see that and say, oh, there's people hanging out in the stream no matter what game he's playing. Whether I'm playing Fallout 4, or I'm playing 7 Days to Die, or Star Wars: The Old Republic, my team, or no matter what game I'm playing, a lot of people are hanging out in the channel, which is pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. All right, so let's keep going. Let's keep going. What else we got going here? Oh, we got a level up. Ooh, let's do our level up. Let's see. What we're on, 12 was going to be lead belly. All right, let's do it. Less radiation from eating and drinking. Or maybe we should just go. Can't do caps collector yet, right? Oh, we can. Oops. Yeah, we can do caps collector now. No radiation from eating and drinking. At 17. I'd rather get science first. Let's do caps collector. Changing my mind. Caps collector first. Because this one, you take less radiation, and then at 17 you take none. If I just turn that on so I can take a little bit less radiation from food, then I don't have to worry about it as much. I don't really worry about the radiation all that much because I can always remove it at my settlements. Because the rataways are usually pretty useless. Pretty useless. Alright, let's save that change. I'm going to the bed. That's why you'll find me running to the bed all the time, by the way, so I can save. Joined your Discord. Thank you, User Day. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, Bigot. Putting in work. Exactly. Have fun, Marcy. Our chief, exactly. Exactly, off you go. I was so giddy. I couldn't believe it. I had forgotten that you could do that because I was at the end of my other playthrough, so I never bothered. But I noticed that in this playthrough when we first started that I could send them somewhere other than Sanctuary, and I'm like, yeah, get them, because all they do is they bang on that house all day long. It drives me insane. And I'm going to get Mama Murphy to stop doing that eventually, too. Let's see. Hardcore Javi dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing that follow button, and becoming part of the Kismet Army. Welcome. Welcome. Appreciate the follow. Show them some love in the chat, everybody. Show them some love. Okay, so we got that done, and now we have a link to over here. Now we're going to go ahead and run back to 10 Pines. Back again.
Nice job with those defenses. I've got nothing else I need right now. I think Preston may want to chat.
I'm sure he does. He always got something for me to do. But I'm busy. Busy. Going that love train in the chat. Seems like the wrong direction to me. Where's it going? Oh, I gotta talk to Preston. Like, that seems like the wrong direction. I can see the satellite in that direction. That's not the right direction. Run by the train. What I do is I try to avoid this. It's got really nasty ghouls in it. Try to avoid that right now. I'm really good at dodging stuff. I call it mob dodging. You dodge some of those mobs so you can get where you're going. But watch out over here, though. Some bad stuff that spawns over there. Some bad stuff. Ooh, wild corn. Nom nom. Nom nom. Yeah, so we're going to try to get this settlement going. Once we get this settlement going, then we are going to head over to a special place to remove our conditions. Finally, after all this time. Dead doe. Dead doe under the ground. Come on, dog meat. Let's go, buddy. Let's go, buddy. Watching out from side to side. Something didn't run into me, try to kill me. Try to kill me. It's thinking about killing me. Something out there trying to eat me. Trying to come along and want to eat my face. Okay. Now, before we didn't have any ability to build anything. Because we didn't have any resources. We may still not have the ability, but we're going to give it a try. There we go. We can produce a small generator. I'm going to go ahead and put it up here on the roof. There we go. Like so. And then we'll put a radio beacon. And that will allow it to pull its own people in. But eventually I'll send everybody over here too. I'll go by those two areas, Red Rocket and the drive-in, to keep sending people here. But some people will show up automatically. Right now I've got two. I got two people showing up, or who are the base people. And we'll see some more people showing up here in a bit. But while we're waiting, let's go ahead and get this one all set up as a basic build. Now, I'm not going to do anything elaborate. I'm just going to show you what I typically start with. Now, look how many sleeping bags you make. 134. Eventually, you can make like thousands of them. You're going to have so much cloth. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and put it on this side. I'm just going to put it outside. There's 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. Actually, I have 13, 14. Mike, thanks so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing that follow button, and becoming part of the Kismet Army. Welcome. Welcome, man. Thanks for hanging out. And you can see me keep going until I'm about 18. Now, right now, I only have enough charisma to have 16 people here. So that's usually more than enough for them. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is work on water. And again, all these resources are coming from the other settlements that I've already built up. And again, this is why you want to do this very early on. This is why I super loot Corvega, so that I have a lot of resources. Great way of being in the way there, dog meat. Why I loot so much of Corvega at the very beginning, because now I have massive resources to do this kind of stuff. 15, I'm just going to kind of... I put them over here on this side so they're kind of protected. They usually attack from that direction. So there we go, 18 water, and then the next thing we need is 18 food. We don't have enough people right now. Right now we got 4 people to start. But we don't have, we don't have enough food right now, so we've got to put that food down. Now, I've got plenty of food from the other locations, and my favorite food is the mute fruit. The reason why mute fruit is my favorite is because it's super easy to put down. So you're just like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now, the new people that show up, wherever they are, this guy's fully assigned, and she now is taking over some of the mute fruits. Yes, she took over some of it. There, she's taking like 2 of it over, because it's highlighting in green. So she's taking over 2 of the mute fruit, it looks like. Roll over from this side. Just make sure, yep. So that means we can put 2 more mute fruit down for the next person.
Almost out of pistol rounds. We need to get more of those, and the sooner the better.
Yeah, I haven't forgotten.
Alright, so we took care of that. Now it's time for something fun. Actually, I'll put it over here. Gonna store that in the workbench, and we're gonna go up here and make the Kismet kill box. Now, you want to place it in a place that can cover the entire settlement, especially early on, because you're not gonna have a lot of resources. Later on, you'll have, you know, if you loot a lot like me, if you're a super looter and you can do tons and tons of looting, you will have a lot. But I'm gonna go ahead and just put it right here, and so we do 2 stairwells. And then I'll do some small platforms here, and we're going to see if we have enough room for the, or enough resources for turrets. I seriously doubt it, but we'll give it a shot. We can also go buy some more resources. I think we had used up all of our turrets. Okay. Yes, we need some more oil.
Have you heard anything about your cousin?
No word
Some
yet.
more oil so we can make some more
How
turrets.
we'll ever learn what happened to him.
Damn. I'm really sorry.
All right, now we got some new peeps showed up, and we're going to put them to work. Right here on the mute fruits.
Sure.
All right, first person is on the mute fruits. And then I find putting people on defense completely useless, typically. The only time it's good to put people on defense is when you very first start and you don't have any other ability to make turrets or anything like that. You can put them around them. We can put a whole bunch of them around the perimeter, and then it will bring up your defense rating. I find it pretty useless. I'm going to go ahead and let them do that, and then we'll have them also do some corn here. And again, when I put down, I always put in groups of 6. So 1, 2, 3. Now, if you notice, I put down 6 mute fruit. But in the case of corn, you need to put down 12, because they're worth only half a food unit. Everything you got to put down 12 except for mute fruit, so that it equals enough for just one person to work on. Otherwise, your person is only working on half of the stuff they really need to work on. So, put that person on food, and there we go. Now they're going to start farming a lot of food. Now they really don't have enough resources to be defended right now, but they do have enough water. They have enough food, plenty of beds, but they don't have enough defense because we need more oil. And we need that purified water to do that. Let's go ahead and save. We need that purified water to do that. Alright, so we're off and running. Can't get over how awesome the new Dragon Hammer is. Yeah, it came out really good. That was a lot of work. That was like 6 hours of work redoing that. I had to remodel it and re-put in all the textures and then add the fire and render it, and then take it into After Effects and add all sorts of effects to it, and then render it out and then try to make it work, which it was too big, it wouldn't work, and then I had to do it a whole bunch of times. It pushes the limits of what you can do with your alerts, by the way. But it was a lot of fun. I had lots of fun working on it. Okay. We got that done. Now we need to head back. This will go back to Starlight Drive-In, and then we'll head our way back up again to Red Rocket. And back to Sanctuary, talk to Preston, and also get some purified water to make some oil. Let's do it. Let's do it. Wada! Oops. Oopsie. Got hurt there. Got hurt. Yeah, Batman as a follower. Oh, that's awesome, Kyle. That's totally awesome. There you go. That is a cool follower. And notice I'm dodging all the various areas so that I don't pull aggro. Because I'm trying to dodge them anyway. You guys remember right over there from the beginning of the playthrough. If you don't remember what it is, watch it back on my YouTube. You totally can. Ah, is that Marcy? No, looks like Caravan. Is that Cricket? What is that?
Sorry, don't have anything to sell. I'm on my way to Vault 81 to restock. Maybe you can find what you need there.
Oh, it's the Vault 81 guy. Haven't seen that guy in a long time.
Move along.
Hey, talking to me like that, bro. Yeah, there goes Marcy that way. Somebody. All right, running in here to our the drive-in.
I'm just so hungry all the time.
Really? Well, I know a place you can go to not be hungry all the time. Ready? Move. 10 Pines. Hey, you, what you doing? Moving to 10 Pines. That's what you're doing. Later. Hey, dude. Move. 10 Pines. All right, down to 3. Provisioner. Oh, Provisioner popped out of nowhere. So Marcy, Dude, and Sturgis. That's right. Okay, that's good. Hey, useless.
I just want to trade a few
Get
things.
out of my bed. Out of my bed, bro. Oh, he's got guns.
What's going on?
He's got 2 guns on him. He got a hammer, screwdriver, and it looks like a gun. Oh, Sturgis. I don't think I've ever noticed that before. I never looked at him that close. Over there, bro. Alright, saved. Drink some water to get our action points back up. And off to Red Rocket. Do a lot of running in this game, by the way. We're gonna try to get over there and do the Paladin Dance quest to unlock the vertebrates eventually. Is 10 Pines the worst settlement? Absolutely not. The worst settlement in the game? Boston Airport. Worst one. Can't barely do anything in there. It's totally useless. This is where I banish settlers to that one. Though it does serve a purpose, which I found in my last playthrough. In the new survival mode, we got all the way to the end. It was level 120, and we finished it through the Brotherhood line. We found a whole bunch of stuff that happens at the Brotherhood, at that kind of Brotherhood location, Boston Airport. We had found a whole lot of reasons why that is there. Now, the other one that is equally as useless, the Mechanist layer, which is a huge bummer. I was hoping that one would have been awesome, but useless. Used to the less. All right, running back to Red Rocket. Again, notice how I run on the outside of this. We never went through and looted the whole city either. I'll come back to that. We looted the inside of where the where this kind of action takes place. Again, I don't want to ruin it, but there's some action that takes place in there. And then what I did is I left all the loot behind, helped out my peeps, and then went back and picked up all the loot. So I put all the loot from anybody who dies into a container, and usually it'll stay there. Usually it'll stay there. You can come back to that container and grab everything out of there later. Unless you let it go too long. Then it will disappear. Alright, now we've got some people over here at Red Rocket. Got 5 people. This guy's doing nothing, so move. 10 pines. Sitting here drinking my Nuka-Cola. You. 10 pines. That Nuka-Cola, bro. Tasty. Tasty. Look at her watching her. She's like, hurry up. Hurry up, lady. That's so cool how they use that. So cool. I actually saw Marcy do that the other day. She used it. Dirty Gators! Great name. Thanks so much for dropping that host. Appreciate it big time. Every one of those hosts does help me get just a little bit closer to that sub button. I do appreciate it. Kismet, the mic is popping, or is it just me? Yes, it is Twitch. It does that. That is on Twitch's end. You will find on my playbacks of my video, you will hear no audio noises. No audio problems, but when it's compressing or something happens on Twitch, it makes my mic go... I might go... Yeah, it'll stop. It'll stop in a bit. Alright. If it doesn't stop, let me know. Let me know. Okay. So we're back to Red Rocket. We have sent the people off. I have 3 people here who are provisioners. And so now back to Sanctuary to talk to the dude. The dude. What's up? Alright, we're doing a whole lot of fun. Really got all those beds over there. Gotta be in my bed, bro. Can't select that dude. It appeared out of nowhere. What I'm gonna do is hit command and command him to go stand over there. Okay, dude, go stand over there. While he's over there standing over there, I'm gonna go ahead and save first before I talk to Preston in case something horribly goes wrong. There we go. Now we gotta go find Preston because he vanished. I slept for an hour. He's easy to find, by the way, because you can find him on the map, and now they added the ability with the vault-tec to actually track your
Another
companions.
day in the Commonwealth. The Minutemen could use someone like you.
You know that settlement you sent me to help? They've decided to join the Minutemen.
That's great news. I knew you were the right person for the job. By the way, you should have one of these flare guns.
I always end up
You can use
wrecking
it
my
to signal
flare gun.
for help from any nearby Minutemen. It'll get more and more useful as we get more allied settlements. Eventually, you'll have help wherever you need it. I don't think I ever told you what happened to the Minutemen. How I ended up as the last one.
If you're ready.
I figured you'd tell me when you were ready.
Have you heard of the Quincy massacre?
You guys came from Quincy, didn't you?
That's right. Mama Murphy, Sturgis, the Longs. They were all from Quincy. I was with Colonel Hollis's group. A mercenary group called the Gunners was attacking Quincy. The people there called for the Minutemen to help. We were the only ones that... Only a few of us got out alive. Colonel Hollis was dead. So I ended up in charge of the survivors. We never found a safe place to settle. One disaster after another. You saw how it ended in Concord?
What was the Quincy massacre?
I thought everyone in the Commonwealth knew about that by now. I was with Colonel Hollis's group. A mercenary group called the Gunners was attacking Quincy. The people there called for the Minutemen to help. We were the only ones that came. The other groups, they just turned their backs on us and the folks in Quincy. Only a few of us got out alive. Colonel Hollis was dead. So I ended up in charge of the survivors. We never found a safe place to settle.
All right, we heard it.
One disaster after.
Know how it
I
feels,
know
bro.
how it feels to be the last survivor.
Yeah, I guess you do. That's why I'm talking to you. I can't rebuild the Minutemen, but I think you can.
Thanks, bro.
Hey, that means a lot coming from you, Garvey.
I appreciate that. Does that mean you'll do it?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, I'll do it.
Good. Good. Welcome aboard. I feel like this is a whole new start for the Minutemen, and the Commonwealth, too. Don't worry. I'll be right beside you all the way, General.
That's quite a promotion you just gave me.
The leader of the Minutemen has always held the rank of General. Our last leader was General Becker. After he died back in '82, nobody could agree on who should take his place. The one good thing about being the last Minuteman is there's no one to argue with me when I say you're the new general. Now it's your job to make it more than an empty title. I just got some bad news. Super mutants raided a settlement.
Look at my reaction. So, yeah.
Maybe you can find out where those bastards are coming from and put a stop to it.
Oh, yeah. All right. Time to get into the settlement, but not right now. Green Top Nursery, way over there. Way over there. Eventually, we'll go up there and we'll make the go from here to here. Starlight driving all the way out there. But actually, I'm going to go to a little place that's right here first. So we got all that squared away. And we will keep on rocking and rolling here. Save on our way out. No. Oh, checking for purified water. Hold on. Purified water. We've got our girl hanging out there. Trash can Carla. Let's check it out. Come on, baby. Give me that 58 purified water. I'll take it any day of the week. Thank you very much.
Anything I can help carry?
Thank you, dope. Nada, bro.
I'm always glad to see the sun come up one more time.
Yeah,
Carla.
you again. Here to trade?
All right, now let's first
Let's see
look
what
and
you
see
got.
how much
You break it, you
the
buy it.
the purified water is worth. All right, so if we sell our 58 purified water, it is worth 464 caps. That's a lot very early in the game. So 464, or I could... Here, dog meat. I'd go ahead and have dog meat carry some of this, so I'm not so overburdened. There we go.
Huh?
Huh? What? Who dat? Who dat? Kids, your last play, did you come across aliens? Yes, every single playthrough. Pick up the bed.
Farm's not much.
Yeah, I can pick it up, but I just order them off my bed. That works too. Boom. All right. Oh, came over here to raft.
You know what I call a good day? One that ends without an empty stomach.
All right, so here's some cutting fluid. Now, what I'm going to do with the bone and the acid and all of that is use it all up. Just like that. See how fast that went? That was very, very fast. But each one of those I just did is worth 3 oil. So instead of selling the purified water, you can go ahead and make a whole bunch of this cutting fluid, which I just made 33 oil, which is a lot of oil, which is a good amount. Now, if I was going to buy that oil, locking me in, lady. Locking me in. Now, the thing that stopped me from making more is the bone. Now, dog meat doesn't have any more of that. He has just the purified water. Let's see if I can give him something that's makes me not overburdened. There's that flare gun. Oh, gonna have to slow walk it. Oh wait, I don't have to slow walk it. I can just do this. Do. I can do a rainbow. Hit T. Drop it in the workbench, and then I don't have to walk slow. Let's do it. Now, normally what I do eventually when I get to my crafting level, where I can have my crafting benches, you'll see me put little tiny stoves all over the place. So I can use those as a kind of a quick bench to access the workbench from no matter where I am in the settlement, even in the very corners
Yeah.
of it.
Carla,
Hey there. Trading?
Harder.
Let's see what you have.
Yeah, keep your shirt on.
All right. So I still have a bunch of purified water. Now I want to show you how much purified water I still have left over. I still have 9 purified water left over out of what I had before, and dog meat
Hey.
has a whole bunch. Get that 49 from him. Now once you run out of bone, then you might as well just sell it.
Back again? Time to do business?
Oh, much harder.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Yeah, keep your shirt on.
Okay, now you'll see us start to run into an oil problem here. Very early on in the game. Later on, when I start finding a bunch of it, it won't be that big of a deal. But very early in the game, it's pretty bad. So right here, I can get 25 oil for 1,100, which is about how much I have, right? It's pretty close, but definitely worth it very early on. That's why you'll see me sell the purified water and make all that extra cash and so on. Like jet, I'm not going to use. Let's sell that. Let's see what else we've got. Anything else? Let's just clear all this stuff. We don't need to keep that. We need to use that addictol. Oh, we'll keep that. Keep that. Gourd blossoms. Let's sell that. Oh, we could use that great Mentaz. Cancel trade in progress. Yes.
At least it's not rain.
All right, let's use our grape Mentats. Those are great for trading. Gotta have those. Right here, it's gonna give us plus 10% lower and sell for 10% higher.
Hey, Carla.
Hey there. Trading?
Always.
Let's see what you have.
You break it, you buy it.
You need some Visine for those eyes, man. All right, let's sell this other stuff too. We got a board. Let's try not to sell our flare gun. Nearly every single playthrough I've done, I've accidentally sold that flare gun at some point. Let's see if we can get through the whole playthrough without selling it by accident. Let's sell all this other stuff that I have as well. I got a harness, girded leg. Get rid of all that other stuff. Keep those mining helmet, goggles. We can get rid of those. And again, let's see. Carrot flour. All this jet. Typically don't use those very much. We'll keep them this time. Mentats. Sell all those. MKE, thanks so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing the follow button, and becoming part of the Kismet Army. Let's show them some love in the chat, everybody. Show them some love. Kiz, in last part, did I cost aliens? Yes, I did. Well, I have to go to school. I'm going to lurk and hope and have a good stream, Kismet. Thank you, Rex. Have a good night, buddy. Thanks for joining the party tonight. I hope you're all having a great night tonight. Now, right now, all of you, because you are awesome, you are earning some Kiz caps. Now, what are Kiz caps? These things right here. Check out. Boom. You're like, what? Kismet, you have your own bottle caps. How cool is that, man? That is cool stuff. Come on, focus already. That's right, I do. I have my very own Kiz caps right there. Now, you guys are getting the virtual versions of these. 8-Bit Flash, thank you so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing that follow button, and becoming part of the Kismet team with fire. With fire. So you're getting those Kiz caps now, right now. Now, that's basically my currency, my loyalty currency for hanging out in the stream. Now, what does that get you? You're like, Kismet, what can I use them for? Well, you can use them for contests, and you can also use them for giveaways. Now, we're going to be doing giveaways starting on December 1st, this Thursday, all month long. So it's like Kismet Christmas for everybody, because I want to give you the things that are the super fun stuff for gamers like us. Full-size games. That's right. The full games of Fallout 4, of Far Cry, the whole entire series, Batman, 7 Days to Die, a whole giant list of them. We're going to be giving away them all December long. So make sure to hang out in the stream. Every time I stream, I'm going to be giving away full copies of those games. Now, this is sponsored by a whole bunch of my awesome supporters here on the stream. I just want to give back to you guys for all the awesome love that you've been giving my channel, making me hit all of those milestones one after another after another. I appreciate every single one of you, and this is my way of just giving back. It took me a while to organize it, and hopefully it goes awesome. We'll find out coming on Thursday. So be hanging around in the stream. Kismet, exactly. I think Nushki called it right there. Kismet. It's beginning to look a lot like Kismet. You didn't know I was going to start singing, did you? Oh, that's it. That's all of it. That's all I'm going to do right there. All right, so we just sold her a whole bunch of stuff there. Let's sell her that purified water. And let's see what else we can get rid of here. Silt bean. Not my vegetable soup. All right, so she owes me $13.78 now. We know exactly what we're going to go in and get here out of her junk. Out of her junk. You're going to get some oil. Oil. You're going to get some oil, as they say it in the South. You're going to get some oil. That's what we got. What else can we get out of here? Now, of course, crystal is always super helpful. That is, like, super expensive. Now, I owe her $233, which is totally worth it. Totally worth it. Now, copper would be nice, but woo, mama, that sucker's expensive. We are not going to get that one. That is too much. Later on, we're making tons and tons of bucks. Don't have to worry about it. Right now, we got crystal. We could get some circuitry, too. Go ahead and get some of that. Oh, very, very close. All right, so we've got to find enough stuff to get even more, because we need just a little bit more. Now, there's no reason to hold on to these caps, by the way. You want to, you know, use the caps to buy resources, which then makes you more caps. So that's what I do a lot in the very beginning. I build up this momentum in every one of my settlements. So I keep building up the settlement, building up the settlement, building up the settlement. Before you know it, that settlement is just making hundreds of thousands of bottle caps across all of your settlements. And you are just a caps millionaire. With no cheating, no shortcutting, no third-party mods, no glitching, no none of that stuff. You can do it totally legit without having to do any of that. So let's sell some ammo. Boom. Now it only cost me 1,062, getting pretty close. Sell those shotgun shells. Boom, right there. And there it is. And there it is. The moment that we just got a massive amount of resources.
I've heard that folks at Finch Farm need some help. The Minutemen should be the ones that answer that call.
Thanks, bro.
You'll find me some jet. Then I can use the site to help you.
Oh, I should have gave her one of that jet. I should have gave her some of that jet. All right. Let's go ahead and drop it all in there. I think I'm taking my flare gun around with me. Did I just sell my flare stuff? I think I probably did. I think I just sold my flare stuff. Oh, well. All right, again, we're going to try to keep the flare gun for as long as possible. Oh, and I sold my 10mm. Oopsies. Oopsies. I'm sure I'll get another one at some point. Let's see. Okay, we got lots of carrot, lots of gourds. Why don't we sell those gourds? Gwinnett Stout, we could sell that. Keep all this. We'll get the hub flour out of there. And what else we got? I don't think anything in here. Probably if we found some bottles, we could do that. Again, let's try to get some of our money back.
Yes?
Carla.
You again. Here to trade?
What is wrong with her? Why does she speak
I'll take
so
a look.
slow?
Sure.
You break it? You
Here
buy
to
it.
trade. It's like really slow. Are you here to trade? Like falling asleep while she's talking to you. Okay. I don't know what's wrong with your brain, but I think you're hitting your own supply there. Trash can Carla. I totally had the urgency to sell that stuff. All right, what do we get out of there? Grunt Stout, herb flour. Sell some Nuka-Cola, but we're going to need that. Some Psycho, I'm trying that out. I haven't used that before very much. I think that'd be good for now. Now, you can also make a giant farm of mute fruit, by the way, and sell that. You can make a lot of money doing that as well. I will do that eventually. But right now, I just want to get a little bit of my caps back. I like to have at least about 50 to 100 caps on me, just in case. Just in case. All right, I don't think we have anything else in here to sell. One more check. Actually, let's put some stuff back in. Like these mining helmets. And carrots. Melons. Mute fruit. Reason to carry that stuff around. I can access that from any of my settlements. All right, and we've also got some stuff to cook. That's pretty awesome. Let's go ahead and save before it disconnects us. Always when I forget to say, that's when it does it. ESMS says, Kismet, been working. How goes the playthrough? Awesome, man. I hope you got to see the highlight of it on YouTube. I just was like dying left and right.
Is there something you need?
Oh, I can get him as a companion now. My buddy Preston. I think it's time for a contest. I think it's time for you guys to vote what I should do next. Now, this is one of my favorite parts of being a streamer is doing these different contests, which you guys can use your Kiz Caps. Chewy, give everybody 10 Kiz Caps if Chewy's in the
Take your
stream.
time.
If not, let me know and I will give it all to him. What we're going to do is we're going to pick whether I stay with dog meat or whether I go with Preston. That's what we're going to choose. We're going to go ahead and do a new contest here. And you can bet as much as you want. You can totally rock the boat if you want.
I don't think we were done.
Oh, yeah, we're done, bro. We're done for now, man. Go for a little walk. Let's see. Let's get that going on. All right, so.
Sir?
Here, I'm not trying to talk to you. Later, bro. Nothing.
No, nothing.
No problem.
Okay. All right, I'm pressing lots of buttons, making things work. Take me a minute. That button my light? I did. I think I did. There we go. Oh. Cows. Cows! All right, I'm gonna make it up to 1,000. Minimum bet is 1. And I'm gonna go ahead and do the Revlo overlay. What's up, bro? Revlo overlay. Boom. There we go. And let's do it. I'll give you guys 3 minutes to choose. And I got it right. So A is going to be dog meat, and B is going to be Preston. Where'd Preston go? Hey, keep your mood. Keep your mood to yourself.
Yes?
Where's Preston at? Go that way or the other way? Look the other way. Usually walks a big circle around the whole place. There he goes. All right, here we go. Let's start it. Let's start it. Boom! And it's not showing up. Awesome! Awesome!
Yeah?
Update my link.
Take care of your gun. It'll take care of you.
All right, here we go. Preston or dog meat? Whoa, somebody already blasted 2,000 on dog meat. Let's see how it goes. So you can bet. You can say bet, exclamation point, bet, and then A or B. A would be dog meat, B would be Preston. And then how much you want to put into that particular one. I'll give you guys a couple minutes for that to happen. It's got another minute and 44 seconds. While I'm doing that, I'm going to go ahead and say, Xeno Guardian, thanks so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing that follow button and becoming part of the Kismet Army. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you hanging out in the stream. Thank you so much. Everybody show them some love in the chat. Show them some love in the chat. All right. Let's go ahead and save. Let's do the 8 hours of sleeping. Oh my God, it's G-Dogs! Thanks so much for dropping the dragon, ever crushing the follow button and becoming part of the Kismet Army. Welcome, welcome. I like me some 3-Dog as well. 3-Dog. Thank you also so much for that host. Every one of those hosts does just get me a little bit closer. I appreciate that big time. People are swaying the vote. Swaying the vote big time. Look at that. Major sway in the vote. Oh, we got a little bit for Preston. Someone with a lot of kiss caps could come in and steal the vote. You got a ton of kiss caps. You want to see Preston? Boom, go in there and use them all up. Earn it. Earn it. Again, make sure you put exclamation point, bet, and then space, then who you want. Like right up here. See, it says it right up there. Exclamation point, bet, and then space A, and then space how many kiss caps you want to use. You want to use 1, 100, 1,000, whatever it is. Make sure to put a space between the bet and the A, and the bet and the number, or the bet and the B, and the bet and the number. Whatever you want to use. Oh, there's somebody. Oh, they're swaying the vote. 1,000 for Preston. All up to you guys. Now, if you want to check your kiss caps, by the way, all you do is go exclamation point loot to check your loot in the stream. And you're good. Okay, we took care of that. We've got our soup to take care of our food. Let's have some of that. Now, wait till it says up there in that corner. There we go. Feel peckish. You're properly hydrated, and then I'll stop doing that. Let's go make some food while we're waiting. How much time we got left? Oh, I think we're out of time. Out of time. It looks like Dog Meat's still the winner with 4,872 or 876. So we're going to pick a winner with Dog Meat. Boom! There you guys go. And the winners are Adrian the Memonger and General Stonewall and Chewy Baka. Won a bunch of Kiz Caps. Congratulations, everybody. Congratulations on those sweet Kiz Caps. And thanks, everybody, for playing along. That's what those are for. Just a bit of having some bit of fun in the stream, as you can see. Thank you so much to Nazma97. Thank you so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing that follow button with fire, and becoming part of the Kismet Army. Welcome. Welcome. All right, let's make some food. Let's make some food. We're going to make some roast. We're going to roast some Ragstad. We're going to get ourselves some mutton chops. And we're going to get some ribeye. Nummy. Nummy. I like that nummy ribeye. Tasty. Awesome, says Adrian. There you go, buddy. Won yourself some Kiz Caps. Won yourself some Kiz Caps. Now, just for participating, let's go ahead and give everybody some Kiz Caps in the stream. We've got Chewy hanging around. Chewy in the thing. You there, Chewy? Give everybody 100 Kiz Caps for playing along. Give them a little bit of a boost to their caps, so they'll have plenty of caps because they're hanging out on my stream right now. They're the ones who's here every single time, hanging out, whether I'm playing Fallout 4, doesn't matter what game I'm playing. A lot of you hang out all the time, and I do appreciate that. I'm going to give you guys some extra advantage to winning some of those awesome games later on in the week. All sorts of major titles like Fallout, Star Wars The Old Republic, winning of the Far Cry series, just a giant list of them. Just a ginormous list. Ginormous list! So I'm trying to let everybody know. Spread the word out there. Spread the word. Show that love to the stream. That is a great thing you can do. Just go out and spread the word, and brings more people into the channel. And we just get to hang out with more awesome peeps. More awesome peeps. All right. I do have flares. Okay. I got me some flares. All right. I'm even gonna put this gun. I'm gonna put the flare gun on my thing. So I can use the flare gun. That's a given. I'll go ahead and put it on 3. And I don't have a 10mm pistol anymore, so I got to get one of those at some point. Hopefully I don't run into any turrets very early on. So we've gotten this taken care of. We went and we got more resources so that we can build up 10 pines. We can put some turrets there and try to get that basic build going. And then we need to go to Paladin Dance. There's Paladin Dance, I think. Is he in Lexington? What's he at? Turn that one off. He's in Lexington. Where the heck is Paladin? Oh, that's way down there. Way down there. We can go to Vault 81, but it's not really going to do me any good. Because I can't use the Overseer's Guardian, so it's like useless. Useless to go there for me right now. Huh. Oh, I gotta listen to the frequency. Alright, let's do that real quick. Which frequency were we listening to? I forgot already. Military frequency AF 95. Oh, I'm not close enough. It works even when you can't hear it. Oh, that shouldn't work when you can't hear it. That's funny. That's funny. It gave me the quest even though I couldn't hear it. It shouldn't do that. Alright, we've got to go to Cambridge Police Station, which is way down in there. I've been to Corvega, but I haven't been through the city yet. Been through Lexington. That's going to be a hard one, the Lexington one. There's a lot of really tough stuff in there. Do on melee. Down here, that's going to be pretty tough, too. Alright, well, we'll get there. First, we're going to 10 Pines. We got works to do. We go this way first. Let's go, buddy. Oh, let's save. Let's save first. There we go. Hype! There we go. Chewy throwing out that sweet Kiz caps, everybody, for participating. Thank you so much, everybody. Giving everybody those Kiz caps. Boom! 8-bit flashlight. Yep! Sup? That's how you get everybody some caps in the stream. You go and retweet the channel. You go out there and you show that love. If you subscribe to my YouTube channel, if you follow my Twitter, you get free Kiz caps for that. You get all those bonus rewards for going out there, sharing that love. As I like to do. I love to go out there and pay it forward to other streamers, as well as pay it right back to you guys who hang out my stream all the time as well. That's the way we roll up in here. We have a fun time. We like to pay it back to the community. We like to make a positive force in the community and invite other positive streamers and whatnot to come by and have a good time. And then we pay it forward to them as well. And I don't care if they pay it back to me. If I go and I raid somebody, they don't have to pay it back to me. They just go ahead and keep it paying back forward to other streamers. That's the way to do it. Show them some love. And that just goes around the community and makes it just that much better. That much better. All right. Trying to get to the drive-in. And when you do a lot of walking and you're not used to, used to this, even though I've played this now through the new survival mode where you have to do a lot of walking, I still get lost. I still feel like I'm going in the wrong direction sometimes. Oh yeah, save that one for next time, Noosh guys. See it in there in mod chat. That was a bummer, because I probably would have went over there and showed him some love. See what else you can find. Of course, we got plenty of time. An hour and a half to go. Not going to be doing any 7 Days to Die tonight, by the way, everybody. I'm going to be just hanging out, doing some Fallout tonight. Going to get some rest. A whole bunch of more awesome stuff coming your guys' way that I'm working on. Working very hard. Every minute I'm not on the stream, I'm uploading videos or editing videos or sleeping and then waking up and then uploading and editing videos. That's kind of my cycle I'm in, or helping out my kids when they're home. They'll be at school tomorrow. They will be back to school, and I will be back to some serious work getting done. All right. So now we're going to 10 Pines from here. And I like to come here and save in case you die on the way. The death claw shows up and eats your face or whatever. Always can happen. More beef. Get him! Dog meat! Good job, dog meat. Good job! Beef? Beefy beef. Okay, dog meat. We're gonna get another one here in a second. We're gonna get some beef. Sorry, Brahmin. Fucking tough. Those suckers are tough with a melee weapon. Tough to kill. I hate killing animals, but just do or die here. Now, normally, in my normal playthrough, if I had the Overseer's Guardian, I would go investigate what's going on over there. But not going to do it as melee. I got stuff to do. I got stuff to do. I got time to run over there and get killed. I got settlements to build. Again, I run really wide here. Avoid all of that. When you played a long time, you learn how to dodge a lot of this stuff. Lots of running. See ya, Kyle. Take it easy, buddy. You stream on weekdays, kids. I stream 6 days a week. You want to see? I do. You want to see how hardcore of a streamer I am? Let's see. Where is it? Or maybe I took it out of there. Maybe I took it out of there. Boom. I think I did. Just fixing up my overlay. Let's see. Find it. Go find it if it lets me. Hopefully it doesn't crash. There's no crashing OBS. Thinking about it. Let us think about it for a minute. There we go. Now eventually I'm going to have this where it pops up on its own. But there you go. Boom! Right there! 6 days a week. Look at that. 6 hours, 6 days a week. I am a hardcore streamer. This is what I do as a vocation now. Trying to get toward that Twitch partnership. Trying to make it as a full-time streamer. That would be awesome. Now, you might say, question, Kismet, what did you used to do? I usually get that question right after people ask me that particular question. I'll just answer it in advance because that's why they call me Kismet. I usually try to answer stuff before people even ask me. And what I used to do is I was a graphic designer for 25 years. Had an incredibly great career at doing that. I love doing that. I've been being a graphic designer since I was about 8 years old. I always wanted to do that. That was my passion. I spent most of my adult life doing that. And I was lucky enough to work and do a lot of amazing work. A lot of amazing work and work with a lot of amazing companies over the years. But my medical conditions make it difficult for me if I'm under stress or anything like that. It makes it difficult. I get very dizzy because I have vertigo and sleep apnea. So it makes it difficult for me to do any of that stuff anymore. Which is a little sad. But, you know, in life, life's going to give you a little push in certain directions. And fate said, Kismet, you should do the other thing that you love to do, or combine the two things that you love to do, which is playing games and doing creative stuff. So that's what I am doing now. And again, sometimes you got to look at that as an opportunity as opposed to a setback. I can do graphics for my stream, which you see the Dragon Hammer and like my death counter and all that other stuff that I do for the stream as well. So I do design just for myself now. Just for my stream. I do not do it for other people. Because I don't like to be under the deadlines and all of that stuff, which does aggravate my condition. But if I'm just on stream, I don't get stressed out on stream. I don't get stressed out if I'm dying or anything like that, because this is my relaxation. So.
Cambridge Polymer Labs is now hiring for a variety of positions. Apply today.
I want to totally get that guy, but no. But no. Rider Block! Thanks so much for dropping that Dragon Hammer, crushing that follow button, and becoming part of the Kismet Army.
Polymer Labs, the global leader in the exciting field of commercial plastics. Now hiring. Apply.
What? Somebody getting that funky beat on up in here. Garwood throwed in 25 bucks. Show Garner some love in the chat. We need to take a moment. We need to throw in that love train. Let's do it. Thank you, Garnet, for that donation. I appreciate everybody who does donate to the stream. Big time, blowing it up. This love train's for you, buddy. Come on, everybody. Let's show them some love in the chat. Now, what the love train is anytime anybody donates to the stream, anytime anybody says, Kismet, I want to subscribe, buddy. I know you're working hard at your stream. I love what you do. I want to give you a few bucks to keep that stream going. Make sure to show them lots of love in the chat right now. Blow it up. Throw some hearts in there. Some doggies, some Doritos, your favorite emotes. Throw them in there. Show them some love. It's the only time it's okay to spam my chat when we're doing that love train. Go for it. Fill it up. And you know what you do when you throw some love in there? You throw some more in. You keep going. You keep throwing it in there. Have a fun time. Get on that love train, everybody. Let's do it. Let's do it. Love train. I love doing I just so enjoy doing the love train every time. All right. And we got those turrets up. Got the Kismet kill box going on. Anything shows its face, it's going to fire in 360 degrees and show lots of people how to die. Now let's see how much defense. 32. We've got about 20, 40, 40. So we need more. How many more can we make? 10 more. Holy mackerel. We got a ton of resources out of that. Let's keep going. Build some more turrets. Let's go with that. See if we can get it past 40. I notice these ones I put way out on the edge so they can kind of shoot down a little bit over the edge as well. Plus they have 360 degree fire. It helps it when the mobs try to get under the platform. Now if you'd like to see the Kismet kill box in action, you can see it on my videos. I have a whole series on how to be an awesome settlement overseer. And I'll blow it up in the chat for you. Boom, right there at that link. If you do like that video, make sure to hit that like and subscribe. If you do subscribe, you do get some bonus Kiss Caps on the stream. Or doing fun stuff like giveaways and all that kind of fun stuff. And we crushed that 1,000 follower goal the other day. It was awesome. I'm also partnered with Curse Union for Gamers. Thanks to all you guys' support. And we also hit 5,000 followers. Also thanks to you guys showing that love in the stream. Now just looking for that big partnership. Looking for that big partnership so I can walk around and say Twitch partner. The dream, man. The dream. And I'll keep seeking that dream because every time they turn me down, I'm just going to stream that much more. I'm going to do that much more giveaways on stream, that more contests, that much more streaming, and also more videos on YouTube for you guys because that's what I love to do. And probably I would do it even if I didn't get partnered. So there you go. I would do it even if I didn't get partnered as well. Because if you got to follow your passion first, you want to have that first, and then all the other stuff will work itself out over time. Over time. Have the passion and the love for what you do. All right, blowing it up, blowing it up. Let's see. Doing that love. Look at all that love for you in the chat. Blowing it up. Hi, General Stonewall. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. Diamond G-Man says, Kismet, I want to go into graphic design. Do you know what kind of stuff I need to do to get there? Yes. Let me tell you a little story. I've told this story before on the stream, but I apologize for those who have to hear it again. But I do sometimes, new people come in the channel. I have to say the same story again. So I started off at 8 years old. I saw this printing press And that's what wanted me to be a designer. I go, what is the printing press? What does it do? And how do you work the printing press? They all said, oh, the graphic designers go in, they make stuff, they put it on the printing press. That's right, those days when they had printed presses. They still have them out there. There's still newspapers from place to place and magazines, those type of things. Of course, the internet took over a lot of that. Of course, I used to do websites and that kind of stuff too. Pioneered a lot of that. So I started a long time ago, and I wanted to do that. Now, of course, you had to take some other jobs when you're young because you don't have any experience or background. So I did a lot of other stuff and then worked my way up to my early 20s, where I was lucky enough to get an amazing graphic design job while I was in college. I basically got to run $10 million in equipment, which was not my $10 million or somebody else's $10 million. They said, here, Kismet, figure out how to make this stuff work. And I'm like, okay, because I've been on the computer my whole entire life before people even knew what a computer was. So I had gone in there and already knew a lot of how to use the computer. Well, they came out with these cool softwares that literally cost $10,000. The actual computer software cost $10,000 back then to do design. So I was so far ahead of everybody else. I was like 10 years ahead of everybody else. There was people who've been doing printing and publishing for years and years and years, and I did the smart thing. And this is the best advice I can give you. Learn from other people and then share your knowledge with them, because you'll get better at what you do and they'll get better at what they do. And I do the same thing in games. I share what my knowledge. I don't keep it all for myself and say these are my elite tricks, man. I'm not going to show you about my Kismet kill box, and I'm not going to show you how I do settlements. I think that's a big mistake. I think you should share that knowledge, and then you'll get knowledge back. Like I learned, and I played 1,500 hours in this game. I did not know that you could pick something up and then throw it. I didn't know that, even though I played a whole lot. And I love learning stuff like that. I love learning, even though I've played it a really long time and a lot of hours, there's always more to learn. So that would probably be my biggest thing, is trading that off. Now, another thing is the 5 rules of any business. Right? And this is my mentor told me this. I did mentor with an amazing graphic designer, by the way, incredibly great. And he showed me the 5 rules of graphic design and 5 rules of any business. First rule, follow up in everything you do. If you want to get a job, call them back. Say, hey, am I good to come in on Monday? What you do, you call them back. I actually got the job that I'm talking about right now, where I had that mentor with, because I was the only one that called back. Out of like hundreds of applicants, I called back and say, hey, how am I looking? Do I come in? Are you guys ready to hire me? And they said, you know what? You're the only person who called back. Come in on Monday. And there you go. $10 million in equipment at 20 years old. 20 years old. I consider, at the time, it wasn't a big deal to me. It was like, oh, okay, cool. I do all this stuff. But when I look back and go, how amazing is that career that at 20 years old, you're working at the top of your field with some of the highest in equipment, with some of the top companies in the world. At 20 years old. And I was making more than my father was. And he had worked the same place for 43 years. And I was making more than him at like 20 years old. Because I had so much knowledge of graphic design, because I've been studying it since I was 8 years old. I also been studying architecture and a whole bunch of stuff in the background. Also had the computer knowledge, which I was 10 years ahead of everybody else. So it really put me in a great position, and then eventually I became the manager, had my whole own team, and then I went to even another place that had even more equipment, even more awesome stuff, and became the manager over there, and et cetera, down, because I had a passion for it. Right, so the first rule is follow up. You know what the other 4 rules of those 5 rules? Follow up. So he said, follow up. I'll never forget it. I'll never forget it. And then that's what I always did. When I call somebody, or if I say I'm going to be somewhere at some time, I show up early. I show 10 minutes or 15 minutes up early. I actually got into a conversation with one of my bosses because I was sitting there and I was reading this little tiny book about this brand new thing that was coming out, right, at the time. It was a little book. It was about 75 pages. And I'm reading it in the conference room. Now, I'm waiting for my shift, right, because everybody had come in and they were finishing their shift. And I was like, okay, I got about 15, 20 minutes because I always came in early. And he happened to walk in the conference room, and he didn't know, right? He didn't know because he had his massive amount of employees. So he didn't know. He came in. He's like, why are you sitting in here? Because he thought I was goofing off. And I said, oh, I'm about 15, 20 minutes early. I always come in early to make sure. I hate being late. So, I just let everybody finish their shift, and I read a little bit. And then I go in and I start my shift. And he's like, oh, okay. And you can see the change on his face because he thought I was in there goofing off, right? And then he's like, well, what are you reading? Oh, I'm reading about this thing called the internet. And then we had this big, long conversation about the internet. Boom, I became the manager. There you go. There you go. No better advice than that. That's how you do it, bro. That's how you do it. So there you go. It's a little life and inspiration for you. So again, I had an amazing career. The best way to be good at what you do is to love it. Is to love every minute of it. I would do graphic design 24 hours a day, and I did. I worked like 30 years worth of work. No lie. Like 30 years worth of work in 10 years. In my 20s, I just worked all the time. I made a massive amount of money. I played very hard, too. I went and rented like 50 Sea-Doos, and we'd all go to the river, and we'd take it over. It'd be like a biker game on the river, and we rent big speed boats, and we stay in 5-star hotels, and we just did a lot of amazing stuff in the 20s. I even had one of my friends who was a pilot. I would pay for him to fly us back and forth all over the place in his little Cessna plane. That was super fun as well. So I had a great career. But watch out for your health as well, because I enjoyed that success. I had a lot of, pizzas and big meals and $200 meals and all of that stuff. And I had a great time doing that. But if you do it too long, you will start to suffer health problems, which is what I did. And then I said, you know what? What do I rather do? Die or live? And I'm like, living is good, because then I can play games and hang out with you guys. So I lost 40 pounds, went to the gym, go to the gym 3 days a week, worked on building muscle, and that muscle, of course, uses all that excess fat, which I call extra energy that you store up, because that's what your body's job is, to store that extra energy, so that when you really need it, you'll have that extra energy. That's all that fat is just extra energy you're carrying around, like the extra batteries that you're carrying around. So burn up that batteries, use up those batteries by going to the gym, because your muscle utilizes all of that. Over time, the more muscle you build, the more that muscle then, of course, uses that as fuel. So that's what I did. So there's some pitfalls, up and downs, and then some suggestions. Always be enthusiastic, show up on time or before time, follow up with customers, follow up with your boss, follow up with your spouses, follow up with your kids, follow up with whatever it is. Write down lists of things to follow up, when to follow up, what time it is. Now here's why people would come to me as a graphic designer, another tip, as we're kind of walking around a circle here. As a graphic designer, people would call around, like I have done actually recently. I've never had anybody else work on my work except for recently, and I had a shocking awakening, which I'll tell you that in a second too. But what happens is people would call around, and these people would never call them back. Or they would call them back, and then they would come to me and say, Kismet, these guys are like, half price. And I go, hey, you go to them. They can do it for half price, but, if you need me, I'll be here. You know what? I think the value for what I do and my follow-up and my professionalism is worth the price. But if you want to go to them, more power to you, right? I'll be right here. That's what you do in business. You do in business, you say, you know what? I'm worth that much. I don't do anything for free. Never do anything for free. Not even for family. Charge them at least $1, because you are a professional at what you do. When you start getting paid for the first time at what you do, I don't care what you are, if you're a writer, doctor, if you want to be a gamer, whatever it is, when you get paid for what you do, then you are professional at what that is, right? You're a professional designer. You should be paid for your work. So don't do stuff for free. Unless you want to. It's your career. It's your job. But still, I don't do stuff for free. So what would happen is they would go with that other person, and then they would completely screw it up. They wouldn't follow up. They wouldn't bring it through. Their design was terrible. And then come back to me, and they would never go to anybody else. Ever. I still have customers now, right now, calling me up. Kismet, hey, can you do this? Can you do that? I'm like, all right, I don't do design for people anymore. Like, oh, just this one thing. I'm like, sorry. Sorry. I don't do well in deadlines with my condition. So, and then it's always stressful, by the way, being a designer, because they always send it in late. You always, you give it to them, and then they want, whatever, and they're like, they change their whole entire mind, or they want their logo bigger. You're going to hear that a lot as a graphic designer. So there's the kind of the deeper story. And I forgot what the other thing was. But there you go. Some life advice about being a graphic designer. So there we go. Writer Block, Kismet, this is such a positive stream. Immediate follow. Thank you so much, Writer Block. That is right. We try to send out that positivity out into the world. We try to be positive. There's a lot of other awesome positive streamers on Twitch, and I like to connect with them and then also show them some love. We're going to raid them later. We're going to sneak over there, and we're going to raid them. We're going to get them. I've been a lot of everybody's first raid. The first time. Now, I don't raid people just to try to get something back from it. My job, I think, you need to think about what your purpose is in life, right? What is my purpose as a streamer? I think my purpose is to add positivity to your day, to add enjoyment to your day, to have a place where you can go and just relax and have a good time with a whole lot of awesome people hanging in my chat. But like Naki there, hopefully I got that right. Hiron Akamura. Hiron Akamura. Did I get close? I totally butchered it. I butchered everybody's name, by the way. Thank you so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing that follow button with fire, and becoming part of the Kismet Army. Welcome. Welcome. So yes, thank you so much for those kind words. I'm going to take those and put those in my nice things that people say that inspire me every single day. Every single day I read those and they inspire me to work harder on videos, working on my YouTube channel, on my Twitter, and also on my Twitch here channel as well. And I like to pay it forward. They don't have to pay it back to me. Sergeant John, thank you so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing the follow button with fire, and becoming part of the Kismet Army. I just added that. I think that's pretty fun. That's something I say all the time. Fire! User Day says, Kiz, yes, definitely follow up. I'm waiting for the Kismet movie to come out. There you go, Rock. Hey, you want a Kismet life story? There we go. I have an IRL channel, by the way, of me when I first started losing that 40 pounds. And I have a bunch of footage from it, and I have it edited down, but I'm trying to find that magic. There's something, I don't like to do videos that I would not watch, right? And there's sometimes when you're creative, you get blocked in stuff. You get blocked in stuff that you're trying to do. And you're like, hey, I'm going to come out with it. And then I just like stop talking about it because it doesn't have that magic yet. Like that video I did today where I'm just dying over and over, that has a bit of magic to it. It's funny, and you're watching me die over and over again. It has momentum, and it has a kind of a funny narrative of me, you know, trying to get Corvega done, and you're watching my death counter go ding, ding. I found the death bell, by the way, and put it in there. So every time I die, it goes ding, ding, and I'm dying. I'm like dying like, you know, 5, 10, 15 times, just trying to finish that one instance, which is super fun. But I haven't found that magic yet. It's getting there. And on those kind of projects, I would rather take longer and then them be better than just try to, you know, junk them out. I don't like to junk stuff out. So there we go. There we go. That's awesome, kid, says Coulter. Thank you so much, Coulter. Appreciate you hanging out in the stream, buddy. Now, again, if you do have a question or comment for me, my name is Kismet. You can put Kiz, K-I-S, or K-I-S-M-E-T, Kismet, in the chat. It'll highlight in red and even attach itself to the top of my chat. If I should miss your question for any reason, my mod should be watching, though. But if I should miss it, just throw it in there again. That's okay. I don't consider it to be spam. You can come in anytime. Just throw my name in there, and then it'll be able to, so I can see it. I love interacting with people on the stream. I think that's my favorite part of being a streamer, other than rating other streamers, is interacting with you guys. Because if there was no interaction here, I probably wouldn't do this. I wouldn't. Because for me, I could go play games by myself anytime I want. Or I could go play with my team, which I've led for the last 14 years. I have over 800 members over that time. I can go play with them. But I love the interaction here on Twitch. I fell in love with it when I was playing Fallout Shelter, one of my favorite games of all time, which we're going to have to do a bonus stream. I'm going to have to do that tomorrow. Bonus stream Fallout Shelter. If I say it, I'll do it because I follow up. Going to do it. Now, what time I'm going to do it, you got to watch my Twitter to find out that. We'll see how much sleep I get. So Fallout Shelter tomorrow. Boom, we're going to rock that bonus stream. Oh, I love that game too. I've been missing it. There's some new stuff in Fallout Shelter too. I just decided right now. And when I say I'm going to do it, I follow up. And that's what I tell my kids. I say, kids, you say you're going to do it, you have to do it. You say you're going to do it. Now, of course, make good choices when you're making decisions, though. Make good choices. Don't say you're going to do something bad. Make sure that when you're choosing to do something, it's a positive choice.
If you work,
so there we go.
It's as simple as that.
Have a good night, Flaming. Thanks for hanging out. Gotta have that love. No bad mutated penguin bad. Virtue with water. Chewy. I don't know what you're doing in chat, bro. That was very cringy, and you acted like you squirted me. Keegan. Chewy's funny. Chewy's funny. Oh, hey. Watch where that's going in chat, guys. Watch that. Keep it PG-13, everybody. PG-13. Now, if you've never seen a Wookiee rocking a turntable, we call him DJ Chewy, because look at, there he is. Right there, DJ Chewy rocking the turntable. I've had to turn the music off recently, though, because it does block all my channel here on Twitch. You guys can't watch those sections back if I have that music playing. I'm sorry. And I strip it out when it comes to YouTube, but I'm going to try to make it where we can listen to music on stream. I'm going to hopefully get a hold of Twitch and let them know, Twitch, hey, I got a brilliant idea for you to solve every single streamer now. I can solve the problem with their music getting striked, with them getting basically parts of their video on demand removed. I can show you how to do it because I do it every single day. Every single day when I send my videos up to YouTube, I pull all the music out. How do I do that? That's what I'm going to let you know. That's what I'm going to let you know. So hopefully they're watching right now. Hopefully. Doubt it. Doubt it, but hopefully. Come on, give me that partnership. I love you guys. Come on, show me some love. Show me some love. I'm showing you guys lots of love. You show me lots of love. That partnership. I just want to wear my partnership thing to TwitchCon. It'll be awesome. Hang out with my other buddies. My other buddies that hang around. I got lots of friends here on Twitch. A lot of amazing streamers, by the way, do drop by from time to time. Make sure to show them that reverse love every time they come by. They drop those raids, or they'll just drop by and say hello. Make sure to show them lots of love. Lots of love. Diamond G-Man says, one of the best streams I've ever watched. Kiz is awesome. Thank you, Diamond G-Man. That is why, in my title, by the way, in my title, you will see it say, way at the end, BSE. Now, some of you know what that is. But that is my goal every day, to make my streams better than the night before or the day before, right? Or the last stream, depending on if it's Wednesday, because I take Tuesday off. So, right now, we're on BSE 33, which is best stream ever. That's right, you guys are in the best stream I've ever done. This one right now. This is the best stream I've ever done. Number 33, I have to look. It's so many now. 33. So for the last 33 streams, I have tried to improve. I made a better Dragon Hammer. I've added more graphics, more interactivity with you guys, more contests. And this whole December, we're going to add even more stuff. We're going to give you guys a ton of stuff. Full featured, full name games, Fallout, Far Cry, all sorts of just awesome stuff. Thanks to all my supporters. And it's going to be a Kismet. It's going to be a Kismet. Basically, I'm going to give you guys a Kismet Christmas. We're going to be giving you guys all sorts of love right back because of all the nice things that you've done for me. Again, I think that if you do positivity, if you put it out there, you keep that positivity going and you pay it back and you pay it forward to other people, it comes back to you every single time. Every single time, and it's worked for me in my entire career and in my entire life. I've been with my wife 25 years. 25 years of 3 beautiful daughters as well. And I've had a career for 25 years in graphic design, which when I look back, when I was young, how I totally did not appreciate how great I had it. Nubinator, thank you so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing that follow button, and becoming part of the Kismet team. And I hope one day you do the same. That your career is so awesome that you look back and you go, wow, how did that even happen to me? And it's because you worked so hard at it. That's why. That's why. You went and you felt that passion for it. You're like, I love doing creative stuff. I love doing all sorts of stuff. Maybe you love doing cosplay. Maybe you love being a writer or a doctor, whatever it is. Just let that passion fuel you up. Keep that positivity going. And you know what to do with other people's negativity? Brush that baby off, man. Look at these shoulders. I don't hold nobody's negativity up there. I just keep on going. Keep on going. So we do a little real talking here from time to time, by the way. Gaming TXKZZ, thank you so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing that follow button with fire, and becoming part of the Kismet Army. Welcome. Welcome. Okay, I should be doing some gaming here. Let's do some gaming. First, sleeping. We need a bed, a proper bed over here. That's the other thing I was going to do. We need a proper bed. Now, the reason why I'm going to do one like this is so I can sleep in it. Though somebody always sleeps in my bed. And it makes me want to axe them in the face. But as long as you put the other beds down first, they don't always end up in your bed. Sometimes they do. Oh, I forgot to do 8 hours. So I'm going to do 8 hours so I get the well rested. And we're ready to rock. Ready to rock. Kismet and Swifty. Oh my gosh. You put me and Swifty together in the same sentence, Coltar. Swifty is my hero on Twitch. Now, some people, they like, all the other big streamers who have 20 or 30 or 100 or how many ever thousands they have in their channel all the time. The reason why I like streaming is Swifty is because of that. Because he's a very positive streamer. He is so funny. I love him. And he does a lot of just random stuff that is hilarious. So he could be like doing Pong. He could be playing Pong. He could be doing, pick up sticks. He could be doing Legos for all I care. I would watch him do anything because he's such a great streamer. I hope to aspire to be that good one day where it doesn't matter what I'm playing, that you guys are having so much fun hanging out with all the awesome people on the stream and watching me do all my goofy stuff, that you want to come and watch the stream anyway, no matter what. And that's what I want to do. I want to transcend the game. So no matter what game I'm playing, you guys are having such a good time, having so much fun interacting on stream, that we can hang out anytime we want, right? That would be amazing. So those are my big goals as a streamer. So I just have fun, play what I like to play. If you guys want to hang out, feel free to come by anytime. Anytime. You guys are welcome. You guys are invited to the stream anytime. So we got that done. We got the bed. We fixed the bed problem. And now we're going to go ahead and eat some of this food. Now, the way you know it's cooked and uncooked is right over here. Now let me just take it one more level here. We're really stepping it up here on the stream. But boom! Check that out. It's the red arrow hype. Who else has got a red arrow? Only me. I'm the only one on Twitch that does. And if you see anybody else, you say, hey, I saw that on Kismet stream first. Because I'm the one who thought of it. So right over here, you can see rads right there. Those rads tell you that this is an uncooked one. But right here, grilled ragstag. We go ahead and go down to that one. Boom, no rads. That means that one is cooked and is fine to eat. A little tip there on your food if you're going to play through on survival mode. Otherwise, you don't even need to worry about the food. If you're not going to play through on survival mode, the new survival mode anyway, you don't have to worry about food at all. I never even used food. I played for like 1,500 hours, and I've only used food for like the last 550 because that was in survival mode. Otherwise, you just quick travel all over the place. I think it's really easy now. If I go play the normal mode, it's just too easy for me to play because I can just go grab all the resources, get my Overseer's Guardian, annihilate everything, grab back thousands and thousands of resources, and build whatever I want. But that's too easy. We don't want it too easy. We want to challenge ourselves. We want to challenge ourselves both in life and also in game. So let's see what else we got over here. We got some wood, TV trays. We got any bottles? No bottles. I always look for bottles. That's the first thing I look for in the workshop. So I can turn those into dirty water. And again, we're going to eat that food. Go ahead and have some grilled ragstag. There we go. Oh, we can add... Oh, look at that. That's some plus 25 carry weight. 200 now. Not that it's going to matter because I usually carry around like 1,000 stuff all the time. Okay, so we got that done. Let's check our settlement now. Let's see if our numbers are good. We've got food, 21, 22. We got water, 18, which equals 40. You add your food and your water together. That's how much defense you need. 48 defense. We're rocking. How much water we got? We got enough for 16 people. That's more than enough. We have food for 22 people, which is even more than enough. And then also we have defense 48, and we have 19 beds. So we have everything we need, and our happiness is on a rise. And we've got the Kismet kill box, by the way. If you have never seen the Kismet kill box in action, bro, you need to watch that video. You need to watch that video. Let me put that in the chat for you. Now again, let me blow that up in the chat for you. There we go. Go watch that. There's a whole series on how to become an awesome settlement overseer like me. Build up massive settlements. Put up those Kismet kill boxes. You won't regret it. It'll transform the way you do your settlement. It's super fun. I love just talking about it because I remember that moment when I put the first kind of Kismet kill box 2.0, which is like this, up, and I was at the castle, and a whole bunch of guys just happened to run up, and they all got annihilated. All of them. No, my settlers couldn't even get out there in time. They got so annihilated by the Kismet kill box that nobody even got close. Nobody even got close to the settlement, which I think is a huge win. You guys should be a motivational speaker. Thank you, Argablow. I try to be. I try to be motivational here in the stream. Guys, man, I'm in high school and I don't really have a passion for much. I am still planning for my future, even though I want to be a chef. Ah, well, there you go. You want to be a chef. You've already got it. You already got to start. So, life tips. If you want to be a chef, you need to learn from other chefs. What are other chefs doing? Watch the chef shows. My kids love those shows, by the way. My wife, incredible cook, by the way. Me, I'm the worst. I'm the worst cook ever. And you'll see that in those real life videos. The very first thing I make, because I don't know anything about food. Like if you told me what is that stuff called? Kale. Like I decided, I had to change my diet. Otherwise I was going to die. So I changed my diet and it says, I was making juice. Right, so I went in there and I was like trying to find some kale. Now, if it was not labeled, I would have no idea. Now, I'm 46 years old. 46 years old. And I said, every day for the last 25 years, I said, I'm going to learn about food tomorrow. And then tomorrow, and then tomorrow, and tomorrow. And then, of course, I met my wife. She's an incredible cook. So, she would either cook or we would go out to eat all the time. And then we have by her family now who are all amazing cooks. So I never really need to learn about cooking after that. But the problem is then I never really learned about the health benefits of working with that food. So I did, and eventually you'll see that in my real life channel, me just burning stuff, me just fail fishing, not know how to cut tomatoes, nothing. Which is awesome, but I did learn how to do it though. I give myself the freedom to make mistakes. and give yourself the freedom to make mistakes. You're going to make a lot of them, but you're going to learn a lot along the way, hopefully. If you learned something, then it was worth it. If you didn't learn nothing, well, then I don't know. Maybe you might learn something and you didn't even know it as well. That's another one. That's another one. Hello, Azur! Thanks for hanging out. You got to find that passion, Frodo. Just remember that high school is only like the smallest part of your life. The smallest, tiniest part. Only a few years. And then the whole rest of your life is ahead. And you will find that when you're in high school, it seems like the whole world. But when you get out of the high school, it seems like that was like just a blip in your life. Just like a little tiny blip. And then you really start going. Because then you go to college and you can seek out what you want. And, you know, when I was a kid, my parents said, you know what? You'd appreciate college more if you paid for it yourself. So that's what I had to do. I had to go out, get a job, pay for it while I was going to college at the same time. And then I got that amazing job, which was pretty awesome. Pretty awesome, I thought. Pretty awesome because I worked my butt off. Worked my butt off. But I will get to that real life video again. I have not gotten to it because I want it to be great. I want it to be great. There's got to be some sort of magic to it. Otherwise, I don't like spending a lot of time on it. So I'm trying to get that first episode to have, you know, some inspirational part of it. So it's not just, you know, blah. I don't know. It might turn out blah anyway. Because there's also that point, by the way, in your creativity where you should just go ahead and do it so you can get past that point. And then that creativity will then push you forward, push you forward. So if you ever get stuck, just start doing something. Just start sketching, writing, doing anything. It'll get you out of it. If you're a writer and you have writer's block, you know what you do? You get somebody else's stuff and you start typing it. You start typing somebody else's stuff. And you start typing their story, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And then eventually your story will come along. And then you start typing after that. I have a lot of writers tell me that. That you basically, you just start writing somebody else's thing and then your thing will come along. Now, of course, don't turn in somebody else's stuff. It's called plagiarism. Don't do that. But the part that you start writing that is unique to you, that is separate from everybody else, that is your creation, that you cut out of there and you erase all the other stuff, and then you just use what is yours. And I would experiment with a whole bunch of different things. That's what I tell my kids. My daughter does unicycle, violin. She does piano. All my daughters do piano. All my daughters will get to do any kind of instrument they want to do. They'll get to travel all over the place. We have them go to different places and learn all sorts of stuff. You know, you go to the aquarium and the zoo and all of those things. And expose them to all sorts of different things. So they can learn about the world and what they like to do. And you know, kids, they go from one thing to another. Like my daughter told me, my oldest daughter, the other day, told me that she wanted to be a park ranger. And I'm like, oh, that sounds like a cool job. Cool job. You know, I don't push my kids to be like a doctor, lawyer, whatever want. Because if you push somebody to do something that they don't want to do, they'll be miserable. They'll be miserable. There's a moment where they'll discover what they love to do. And that's what I try to do, help them discover those things. We draw it together. I even color in stuff with them sometimes. We do a lot of fun stuff like that so they can discover things for their own. Discover things for their own. But again, you'll discover it one day. One day, you'll wake up. And the first thing you think about, like me, I would wake up and the first thing I would think about was doing design. Every day for the last 25 years. That's the first thing I would think about. And now, every time I wake up, first thing I think about is you guys. Is what am I going to do on the stream tonight? What am I going to do on the stream tonight? What am I going to do with my team, my gaming team that I've led for all these years? What am I going to do? What am I going to do? That's the first thing I think of. And if you wake up every morning and you want to be a writer or a doctor or whatever, and that's the first thing you think of, that's the passion you should follow, I think. Now, of course, it's your life, your decisions. They're all up to you. They're all up to you. Take that journey, man. If you don't have a passion, you got to go out there and try a whole bunch of different stuff. You got to expose yourself to a whole bunch of different stuff. Like you got to go out and say, okay, I want to do a little bit of writing. Like I did writing when I was young. Christopher Max, thank you so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing that follow button with fire, and becoming part of the Kismet team. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the Kismet Army. So that's what I'll say. That's what I'll say. Go out there, try a whole bunch of different stuff. Go out there, try painting, try writing and thing. Try to go in and watch people get cut up as a doctor. I can't handle that myself. Sufol, thank you so much for dropping that Dragon Hammer. Hopefully I got that name anywhere close right. If I butcher your name, by the way, just tell me how to say it right in chat. Thank you for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing that follow button, and becoming part of the Kismet Army. Welcome. Welcome with fire. With fire. All right. I'm getting off track. You guys get me totally off track. I love talking real talk with you guys. I love interacting with the stream. Let's keep going. No real life videos yet, Newski. No yet. I've been working on them. You know, I've been working on them on and off, but... and I had that whole period, by the way, when I started redoing that. I have like a whole bunch of those that I did record, which is brilliant in my part. I can't believe I actually did that. Because it also holds you accountable, by the way, if you record yourself when you're trying to make a change in your life. It holds... That recording is like 10 people watching you, right? It's like motivation. You say, look, today I did this and tomorrow I do that. It's actually really great to motivate yourself, even if you're not going to make it on YouTube or whatever. Try it. All right. Say, here's what you do. Set up the camera and say, today I'm not going to have any soda today.
How are you? Crop's been growing
And then
pretty
tomorrow,
good lately.
do it again. And then, of course, you know, you might even say, hey, maybe I'm going to put this on YouTube one day. Maybe I'm going to show it to my friends or whatever. So I remember that moment back in the day when I said, I'm going to make this change, because it is so hard to change. And anybody who tells you it's different is a liar. It is not easy to change. It is not easy to stop drinking soda. It is not easy to stop drinking bad things for you, or it's not easy to stop eating food. Again, those people are just straight up lying to your face. Oh, well, we got this easy method that's going to do this. No, it's not. It's not easy. If it was easy, it wouldn't have to. You wouldn't need all those things, right? What's hard is deciding to do it, and then every single choice that you make, say, not going to have soda today. I gave up soda like 6 months ago, but I don't give it up forever. I can have soda right now if I want. I can go have it. I don't give stuff up. I just say, you know what? I'm going to take a break on soda for now, and I lost 10 pounds. 10 pounds just from soda alone. Still eating bad food, still eating candy and all that other bad stuff. Lost 10 pounds just from that. Then stopped eating a lot of candy and all that stuff. I started eating grapes and strawberries. Lost another 10 pounds. Then I started juicing, going to the gym all the time because I lost 20 pounds, man. I was feeling great. So went in there, and now I can do something I haven't done with my kids in like 10, 15 years. I can run with my kids. I can go bicycle riding with them. I can go to the gym. I can run on the treadmill. I love running. I've always run since I was young. And I used to be in incredible shape, by the way, which is great because I met my future wife way back when I was in incredible shape. This guy. Let me show you this guy. Hold on. Speaking of guy in incredible shape, this guy right here. He doesn't have a six-pack, but he's got a four-pack. Look at that guy right there. Look at that young kid right there making like a six-figure salary. Look at him right there. That guy. That young guy right there. Look at him. He's so cute. If I knew I was that cute, maybe I would have dated around more. Back in the day. Back in the day. Just kidding around. No, I love my wife. There's my wife, and then there's everybody else. Always put your spouse as number one as well, by the way. Above everything. Money, things. Things is not very important. Money, to me, is not very important, except to survive and make sure to have my kids have at least food, water, and a roof over their head, right? But other than that, you will find that it is irrelevant. It is completely unnecessary in your normal life to put that stuff above your significant other, your spouse, whoever it is. Don't put it up. That you should always make, even above your kids, your spouse should always be number one in your entire life, and you'd be surprised how much of all that other stuff just sorts its stuff out when you do that. When you put that person as the number one person, and that person puts you as the number one person, or the number one thing in the world. And that's how I am with my wife. There's her, and then there's everybody else. Simply. Even the rest of my family, relatives, everybody. There's my wife, and then there's everybody else in the world. And boy, it took me a while to get there, though, because I was a young, arrogant bastard. Sorry, I was there, but that's the effect of a good woman. The effect of a good woman can shake you out of that, hopefully. Shake you out of that kind of self-absorbed, it's all about me stage that you're in when you're in your 20s. Sometimes. Some people are. Not everybody. I don't generalize that everybody's like that, but some people, like me, were. I just wanted to do graphic design and make money. That was it. That's all I cared about. Never going to get married. Never going to have kids. Oh, never. But there we go. Goblehead Golfer, hi there. Welcome to the stream. Red Arrow. Am I a noob if I'm playing on hard in Fallout 4? Absolutely not, Christopher. It's your game. You play it however you want. That's what I do. Play it however I want. Now, we've been hanging around 10 plans here too much. Real talking. That does happen a lot on my stream, by the way. I do apologize for those who are not digging the real talk. It does happen from time to time, but I enjoy it. I enjoy interacting with people in the stream. I think that's what Twitch is all about. So we got that done. We got our vegetable soup squared away because we had started our settlements very early on. So we've got that going on. And we're going to go see Paladin dance, my buddy, my pal, way down here. But that is quite the journey. That is quite the journey. Where can we stop and save along the way? Because we're going to have to find a place to save. We might have to stop by down right here. I think we need to go right there. That's what I think. Yeah. So we're going to go Abernathy to here, past Corvega, and then down here. Yeah, because there's a couple places we can stop by on the way. I'm not going to tell you why. Not going to tell you why. Now, we could go all the way out here to Greentop Nursery or Finch Farm, but they are way out there in much higher level zones than I should be in right now. Of course, that never stopped me before. That's why I got so many deaths. That's why I got so many deaths there. Well, let's go ahead and head back to the Starlight Drive-In. Now that we got this squared away, this settlement is good to go. I don't have to do nothing for a while on this settlement, by the way. It'll be able to defend itself. It'll have plenty of food, water, all that kind of great stuff. What's up? Where's your little Packmaster? Packmaster there, Brahmin. Down there. Down there. Let's see who it is.
Make a move and I'll end you, Wastelander.
Dream on. Ha ha ha! It's Marcy! Marcy has to be a provisioner! I should just axe her here behind these rocks. Oh, so tempting. For all the time she was super annoying, I banished her to the drive-in, because you can banish her now. If you haven't played Fallout 4 in a while, you can banish the 3 out of the 4 starting people. Not Preston. Or, well, Preston, you can put him anywhere. But you can banish 3 out of the 4 people. You can't move Mama Murphy, but you can move the other 3 to another settlement and then make some of them be provisioners. Ha! I don't listen to her complain all the time. Banished her. Banished her out of there. There we go. What's my best gun? I have no guns. I have 0 guns. Right here, look. I got a flare gun. But I do have an axe. Good axe. Ah! Take that. I'm playing melee mode. Now, I have had every weapon in the game. I've played over 1,500 hours in the game. And I've done... Oh, almost screwed that up. Almost went into a whole bunch of zombies. And I've played through 4 times. I have 1,500 plus hours, like I said. I can't remember if I said that already. And I've played through... This is my 4th playthrough in the game. We're doing melee playthrough this time. Thanks for all the free stuff. Thanks for all the free stuff. And we're playing through melee mode this time. Of course, in the new survival mode. As well as I did last time. Now, my first playthrough, I'll go ahead and just run through. My first playthrough is about 500 hours in normal mode. Had a lot of fun. Got to level 91. Didn't even finish the game because I was like, this is getting too easy. I'm just going to go straight to the survival mode. So then I went to survival mode, and pretty tough in the very beginning.
Please.
The old survival.
Help! This thing is gonna kill me! Shut your mouth, or I swear I'll shut it for you. Oh, God. It's gonna kill me! Please! You gotta help me! This guy's a synth, and he's gonna kill me and replace me and my family. Oh, God. My kids. Don't you dare bring them up. He's the synth, and he wants to replace me. Please. Please, you gotta believe me. You can't let that thing do this.
Interrogate.
Hey, I'm on your side. I just need you to tell me the truth. Then maybe I can help.
You're with the Institute? Look, this guy knows I'm a synth. So just help me take care of him, all right? Otherwise, I'm gonna be in a lot of trouble.
Oh! No one's died.
Let's all just calm down. No one has to die.
No, he wants me dead. He's never gonna stop. I have to kill him. Don't listen to it. It'll say anything to convince you.
How'd this happen?
Why don't you just tell me how this happened?
How this, fine. I was on my way to Bunker Hill. I round a bend, and I see this guy, me, gun drawn, ready to fire. After that, it's a blur. We scuffled for a while, but I won. Now, I don't know what else I can say to convince you he's the synth. Now, are you gonna get out of my way?
Oh, this is what's so great about Fallout, is they make you make these moral choices. Should I let the synth live, or should I let him die? He's going to try to take his place, so he's going to have to die.
You know what? Just kill him.
What? No!
There you go, buddy.
It's done.
Use the synth.
I need to get out of here.
Later, bro. Have a nice day. He was going to try to replace him. He was going to try to kill him and then take his place. Wasn't my fault. I didn't tell him to do it. So sometimes I play a different way. Now, before I have let that synth live, I've tried to convince them both to be nice to each other and all of that stuff. I've done that before, but this time I feel like just letting them blast them. There you go. Again, play through different ways. Like, I haven't played through immediately before. I have not played through using grenades, which is what I'm using as well, and then dog meat. So I'm just playing totally without any weapons. Now, normally, I would get the Overseer's Guardian. The Overseer's Guardian is my favorite weapon. It is incredibly easy to grab that weapon and just sniper the heck out of everybody. You don't even need the sniper scope, by the way. You don't need any of that. You can just go in, boom, and kind of take out the automatic part, put in the muzzle rifle, put in all of the things that make it shoot a lot further. And then all you have to do is, I mean, the people could be like this big. You just aim it on their head, boom, one-shot them from super far away. They don't even know you're there. They have no idea. You're in the bushes somewhere, you know, halfway to China. And they get owned. They get owned by the Overseer's Guardian. So there we go. Yeah, so play how you want. It's your game. Play however you want, Christopher. Well, you know, hey, if you want to eventually try the survival mode, go for it. Just got this game on Black Friday deal, but I can't seem to follow the story. It's all over the place, or is it just me? Well, there is one main storyline that you follow, which you probably already discovered if you've played a little bit as well. I don't want to spoil it for anybody. But there is a whole bunch of side stories going on everywhere. There's all these different factions that you can follow, but they all circle back at the end. And there's a point of no return in the game. And you can finish the game about 4 different ways. You can finish it one way or another way or another way. And then supposedly there's an ending where everybody's happy. That's the ending I'm going to try this time. I've done the Railroad. I've done the Brotherhood. I'm not going to side with the Institute. And I think I've already done the Minuteman at some point or backed it up after I finished it or something. But I think we're going to try to do the happy ending where everybody's happy at the end. We're going to try that. But that's a lot of hours from now. I'm just barely getting started here in the new survival mode through melee playthrough, which is pretty fun. Or I call it more of a hybrid. It's more of a hybrid playthrough because I'm using grenades and dog meat at the same time. Eventually, I'll go probably lone wanderer, but I never use dog meat. And I like my buddy dog meat. He pops up in the stream from time to time. I don't know. You might see him just kind of all of a sudden just come out of nowhere and stare you down. But if you see him, let me know in the chat. If you see him just suddenly pop up somewhere, you let me know. A great question, and thanks, Chewy, for that. Kismet, you just got 2 miscellaneous defend quests in case you missed it. No, I saw it. I ignore quests. I ignore quests, typically. But let's go do it anyway. All I gotta do is get over there by the turret and I'll be fine. And they pop up super quick up there. I wish there was a way to go back and see what stuff popped up there. If there was like a chat log or something. That'd be awesome. Well, let's go do Abernathy Farms and Sanctuary Hills. And I just saved over there, so we're okay. Let's do Abernathy Farm first. Now, you guys gonna see the Kismet kill box in action. Thanks to Mary Dave for that as well, by the way. I don't know if I said thank you, but thank you. We're going to go over here, and you guys are going to see the kill box in action. It's already set. Okay. It's already set. I'm starting to get at that level now where they're going to start attacking my settlements. Now, notice that I had higher defense than what's needed, but they're still attacking anyway. And sometimes they'll attack with legendaries. So, and the best way to come up on Abernathy, by the way, is from the bottom. Because the mobs actually attack from the sides. Little tip for you. Little tip for you. Right where all these power things are. Now, sometimes they do spawn down here, and I may die if they do, but we'll see how it goes. Now, look at the Kismet kill box up there. Oh, this is going to be good. Yeah, go, baby. Oh, the synths are attacking! Look at that crossfire! Well, that was easy. And that's why you transform your settlements. Now, they did take out some of my crops. It's okay. I've got plenty. But they got annihilated. That's why I call it the Kismet kill box. They're in the kill box. They're in the worst part to be standing. They're in a lower area, and it's firing down from an elevated position. They've got to make their way all the way up there and destroy 6 turrets, which ain't going to happen. And thanks for bringing me the free loot. I appreciate free loot. I love free loot. That just makes me help me build up my settlement some more. Now, if you have enough corn and everything, by the way, they will automatically repair all of that corn and stuff for you. So that was pretty epic. There you go. Kismet Killbox hype! And you got that since, so the Institute sent a hit squad to your settlement, and they got wrecked! Exactly. I like that emote. That's an awesome emote. Wrecked. They got totally wrecked. Like they were just doing a supply delivery. Now, here's the funny thing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take their drops and give it to the settlers. And then those people will then have laser weapons to shoot them back. Yummy Flynn! Is that what it was? Yum Rolfin! Thank you so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing the follow button with fire, and becoming part of the Kismet team. Welcome. There's Bleach Jump, also throwing the host. Thank you so much. Let's show them all some love in the chat, everybody. Show them some love up in there. Now, I don't want to miss anybody here, because this is synth drops. This is good stuff here. This is the good stuff. Yeah, right. Now, we're going to go ahead and do some more kill box action. Just like that. Is there anybody else? Nope. That was it. They got mowed down. Gamers! Thank you so much, Gamers Z276. Thank you so much for dropping that Dragon Hammer, rushing that follow button, and becoming part of the Kismet team. Welcome. Welcome. You are now part of the Kismet army. Thanks for hanging out. Bleach Jump hanging out in the chat saying hello to Kismet and to chat. Hello. Good evening, Kiz. It's Hop Along Jedi. Good evening to you. Thanks for hanging out. Now, again, if you do have a question or comment for me, if you are new to my stream, go ahead and put Kiz or Kismet in the chat over there. If you put Kiz, K-I-S, or K-I-S-M-E-T in the chat, it will highlight in red, even attach itself to the top of my chat, so I don't miss your comment or question. Now, on Sanctuary, you want to go in kind of in the middle. If you go in the side here, you're going to get shot. You're going to get shot. Now, again, we're just going to let the Kismet kill box do its work. You ready? Let's see it happen. Super mutants. There it goes! No! Ah, I died! What did he attack me for? We died. That just means we get to see the kill box again. Now the problem is, it's probably going to spawn with different people. I should have saved. Why didn't I save before I left? Why didn't I save? I should have. I should have went wider, by the way. Usually I jump down in the river and I run up. That's what I should have done as well. All right, let's do it again. We're going to do it again. You're going to watch the kill box in action twice. Awesome. Now, this is survival mode. You ain't messing around in this mode. This is 10 to 100 times harder than the regular modes, but it's totally worth it because you will play a whole different way. If you've already played through the game a bunch of times, definitely give this a try. It is going to be quite the struggle in the beginning, but after you get a level like 20, 30, 40, it's going to be way easy to you if you've already finished the regular game. It's just learning how to manage your resources and all that stuff. If you would like to watch this entire playthrough, by the way, from the very beginning, you can see that on my YouTube channel eventually as they upload. You will see the entire playthrough from the very beginning in 1080 HD, because I'm hardcore. I'm hardcore. I record every single stream. And they are about 100 gigs, by the way. 100 gigs to record that and upload that. Woohoo, let's see them get killed again. Hopefully it's more synths. Now what I was going to do is take that and come back and take that and use that against them. Give it to all my settlers. Hopefully it's synths again. Hopefully it is. But if it's not, no big deal. We'll take whatever they got. But since they drop a lot of good stuff. Let's see what happens. Again, you want to come in from this direction. They mostly will spawn right in the middle of the base. Oh yeah, synths again. I'm going to hide, so I don't have to do nothing. Let the Kismet kill box do its job. I never get tired of watching mow mobs down. For all the times the mobs came and destroyed your settlements, this is so satisfying. They came in, they killed all your food, and you had to redo all your food, or they killed some of your people, or they killed your pets. Like this cow right here usually gets killed. The first thing that happens, that cow gets killed. Which you can see it's no longer there. It's now that it's dead. Oh no, it's over there. It ran away. Clarabelle. Whenever it dies, that's when I take that away. I'm gonna go back in your pin, Clarabelle. Let me hook you up. Hold on. You're in the way, Clarabelle. Can't move it out of the way.
Lucy, ain't you done today's wash yet?
Go on.
I'm too busy doing the other 50 things you keep telling me to do. You watch your mouth, or you're staying home the next time your father goes to Diamond City.
Gotta get the fence.
Enough griping. Just get on with your work.
I'll get it. There we go. Go ahead, Clarabelle. Go on in there. Go on. Now what I did is I hit E to pick it up. And eventually she'll realize that it's not there. And she'll go walk that way. Or not. I hate that cow. One time I tried to box that cow in. I box the cow in, I leave, I come back. Cow's out of there again. I don't know how it got out of there. There's no fence, no way out of there. Like, how did it get out of there? Look, there's no fence. There's no gate to get in and out of there. I did that on purpose so she wouldn't get out of there. Uh-oh. No, I feel a game crash. We're going to have to do it for a third time. I feel a game crash coming on. Oh. Wait for the program to respond. No! Failfish! Alright, I'm going to have to cover the stream. Alright, close the program. Failfish. Gotta let it sink. Do your sink-a-dink. Alright, it's got to sink for a minute, everybody. Well, welcome to the stream. If you are new to my stream, that's only the first crash of the night. Actually, we're doing pretty good. Pretty good. So we got about another 30 minutes. And we'll come back and do that one more time, apparently, when this is done updating. There we go. All right, let's launch it again. Let's get back in there. By the way, my name's Kismet right there. If you want to know how to spell it in the chat. All right. Go ahead and get that out of there. Go ahead and jump in. Go ahead and bring the backdrop out. And we're back. Back from outer space. Wish they'd stop shooting rockets to my face. Boom. At Abernathy, you have limits on where you can put shops or what, huh? A response from traders. You don't have to put them all over the place. I built Abernathy Farms 20 stories high. 20 stories high before. Because it used to be the highest one in the game. Midnight Burst, dropping that dragon hammer, crushing that follow button with fire, becoming part of the Kismet army. Welcome. I've done it 20 stories high. It used to be the highest settlement in the game. And you can actually build it at the top of those power poles. See those power poles? You can build it all the way up to the top of that. And I have. I built a giant mega build up there, which you can see on my YouTube. You can see a ton of that up there at the top. Of me building across from one to the other and all sorts of cool stuff on there. And my mega builds, as I call it. Mega builds. And we're going to keep on going here. We're going to watch Abernathy Farm destroy these bad guys once again. It'll be our third time through. Again, never get tired of watching the kill box at work. Use up some of our AP points to get there quicker. Again, notice how I'm always coming in from the same direction. Here we go again. Come on, come! He's gonna spectate. Look at the crossfire. See the crossfire from one to the other? I don't care who you are. Even if I attacked the settlement, I would die. Toast! Now, even if legendary Deathclaws came in and was attacking, they're gonna get annihilated. Annihilated. You dead. You dead. Another one here somewhere because I can see the gun on the floor. See, I always leave those guns on the floor so they let me know if there's any more mobs. Yay, Clarabelle's back in her thing. Cool. Now we're gonna try to save closer this time. Try to
We
save.
showed the Institute we're not afraid of them anymore.
That's right. Good job, guys. Alright, where'd all the guys go that died over here? Again, these are all really great to give your settlers, all these Institute pistols. Usually this is the point in which I don't really sell those. I give those to my peeps. And we got all those. We got that one. I should count how many there was. Then I can see if I got them all. I should have. Check over here. By the way, yes, I have a giant farm here. Look at this. This early in the game, only like level 11, I think, or 12. 12. And I already have a giant farm going. I have both my settlements going at full production. Pretty awesome. No! Oh, she was a synth. Oh, tried to infiltrate my thing and got owned. That'll teach you. That'll teach you. Again, they'll put all this corn and stuff back. I think we got it all. Okay, this time we're going to save. We're going to save. That was fun. Alright, now we're going to go to Sanctuary. We'll come back and give you guys some laser weapons in a second. Now this time, I'm going to try not to end up meat for that guy who got me. Because again, I'm in survival mode. 1 or 2 hits and I'm dead. 1 hit with a grenade or 1 hit from the mob usually will kill me off. But this is early on in the game. Later in the game, it's not so bad. It will get a bit easier the further in the game you get, when you get your power armor, when you get some more damage resistance because of your armor. Alright, let's try this again. This time I'm going to take the way I should have took before. Right here through the middle of the settlement. Now it's kind of like a little walkway here. You kind of jump and try not to get too much radiation. Right there. Now we're going to run up here and watch the kill box do its job.
Something's out.
Ha 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 ha!
Need help here?
Holy mackerel. By the way, don't stand in front of your own turrets. You can die. Oh, those super mutants are tough.
Commonwealth justice for you.
Easy mode. Kismet kill box for the win. Woohoo, free loot. Free loot. So I just show up, let the Kismet kill box do its job, and then I just grab all the loot. It's like loot delivery. Free loot delivery. 45 Sanctuary Place. Oh. And there was one in the house over here. Now, I don't always trust it. Sometimes they're being in there sneaky. Go in there with a weapon. You, Mr. Sneaky, tried to sneak in the house. Gotta put a blocker there so he can't get through there next time. Can't use the house as a shield. Let's do that right now. Now, I like to use the concrete kit. My favorite kit in the game. It is incredibly good. If you only buy one thing and if you like doing settlements and you only buy one thing, I would buy the concrete kit. Now, this doesn't always work, by the way, but it does deter them from running in there like that. Put a nice wall in the way, and then they won't run in there and use that as shield to come walking right down the middle and get annihilated. Annihilated like you saw. That was that guy. Let's go ahead and see if there's some more up here. Now, again, I eventually will equip all my peeps with, like, Gatling lasers, and they won't even get this close next time. They'll just get mowed down. Mowed down big time. Now, let's also check this other side here. Now, I've got another Kismet kill box up here. If anybody comes in from this side, oh, yeah, look at that. Smoked. You got smoked, bro. You got smoked by the Kismet kill box. Again, I'm only level 12, and I've already got a ton of turrets going. I've already got my settlement built up. Both my settlements can defend themselves against any attackers. Even a whole horde of legendary Deathclaws were to come in here and come running in there, they're going to get smoked by those turrets. Eventually, I'll add laser and rocket turrets, which will make it even quicker that they die. But it is pretty awesome. They got destroyed. Oh, they tried to make their way in here, too. Look at that. That didn't work out so good for you, did it? Didn't work out so good for you, did it? Now, this one I don't like to block because Cogsworth comes in and out of there and he gets stuck in there. So there we go. Again, I only use these in the very beginning to get started. Eventually, I'll remove all of those out of there. Remove all of them. So there we go. Kismet kill box for the win. Is the fire part of what you say when someone follows from me? No, it's because I have the dragon hammer on fire now. It comes down and it's on fire when it hits it. So I say fire, fire. That's just my way of saying fire. I don't know. It's just more fun. And lately, my shops near south and west edges stopped working. Think it's a bug. Yeah, I just store them on the workbench and bring them back out again. If they stop working, store them on the workbench, bring them back out. Same thing with your water pumps and all that other stuff. If it stops working, just store on the workbench. Just hit tab and say, do you want to store this? Yes. And then take them right back out and put them back out again. That usually solves that problem for me. Like if I go to this water pump and I don't see that message up there. There it is. If I don't see that message, then I know that it's broken or not working. It's bugged. So I'll just store it in the workbench, put it back down, I'll be fine. No more radiation. All right, we got that done, everybody. That was a few tries through there. I'll go ahead and sleep for 8 hours so I get that well rested, and I'll be ready to rock and roll. They missed for so long. Well, they're not missing. They're just not. They're taking a lot of damage. Because this early on in the game, your turrets, even the heavy turrets, will not do much damage to them. Because also they're in new survival mode, so they're much tougher. Much tougher than they are in the regular mode. Kiz, not kid. Mork. Yeah, Kiz, K-I-S. Did you save at Abernathy? I did this time. Kismet, are you using mods? No, I'm not, Froto. I don't use mods. I don't cheat. I don't shortcut. I don't use the terminal commands. I don't do any of that. I play totally legit. Whatever I'm doing on stream, you guys can do, whether you're on PC, PS4, or Xbox. I typically leave mods for the end. And we were actually playing with mods. Oop, I'm over encumbered. I was actually playing with mods. Usually when I've done like, 2 or 3 playthroughs, I'll go in and I'll see what all the mods are about. And I tinkered with those a bit, but I didn't really do a playthrough with mods. I did more of just kind of tinkering around and seeing what mods were there. I was Superman, I flew around, and we did a whole bunch of other fun stuff as well. But overall, I didn't really actually play the game with the mods. Just kind of fooled around with the mods a bit. Because I like to, again, save that till I'm at the end. So when I do this playthrough, and I'm all the way at the end, and I said, you know what, I played through every different way. Now let's really get serious about playing with mods and see how it affects the game, like Scrap All and all those other ones that people tell me to do. I will eventually come back and try all those out as well. So I try to keep it at the end of the game. But I do like to progress my gameplay, so I like to try different styles of play, playing my way through. Like right now, I'm playing melee, which is very hard, by the way, very tough. Because a lot of times you run in there and you've got an axe, and they have a submachine gun. And they also hit you like 3 times to your 1, because my axe swings so slow. So I hit them like once, and then they're like, boom, 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 blam, and I'm dead, right? I'm like, oh, well, 12 hits on me before I get another hit on them. All right, so we saved, and we got our well rested. We're good to go. We got to get down to my buddy Paladin Dance. I don't know. We might just try to get close to him down there. Try to get to right here. I don't want to reveal it till we get there. Try to get right there and then try to cut over. Oh, well, that's not going to open for us anyway. That's not going to be a straight open. We have to do a quest for that, which I'm totally not going to be able to do because that quest is super hard. Maybe we'll save at Corvega and then run down. Because there's a place to save right here. That's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. All right, we got to get on the road then if we got to do all of that. We're going to try to make our way down there as quick as possible so next time we play, we'll be ready to do Paladin Dance. So we're going to go to the Starlight Drive-In. Let's go. Oh, wait, we were going to give these guys their weapons first. Let's give these guys their weapons as we're on our way to Starlight Drive-In. And then... Oh, dog meat's going to Starlight Drive-In. Well, we'll go by and get dog meat on the way. Now, one of the ways to make it where your companions go to a certain place when they die or when they can't come back up in the new survival mode is you get them as your companion and then you tell them to go somewhere, like the Starlight Drive-In. This way I don't have to walk all the way back to Sanctuary every time. So you tell them to go there, then once they've gone there, you get them back as your companion. Then every single time they're down and they reset back to the very last place that you sent them as opposed to their original place if you don't tell them to go anywhere as an actual companion. Hopefully you guys follow what I meant there. All right, let's go ahead and talk to some peeps. First, we're going to give it to the main peeps. Get this dead person out of the way.
I just need to trade gear with you.
Go ahead.
Oh, well, I was looking for you anyway. All right, he's got a shotgun. Nice. How much does a shotgun do? 45 damage. Wow, nice. These 2 pistols do 15. And we've got plenty of fusion cells. Okay. So, he's got a better weapon already. Go ahead and take his stuff. He doesn't need all the shotgun shells. Now, I leave each person with only 2. With only 2 items. Or 2 bullets. That's all they really need. Your provisioners and your settlers only need 2 bullets. Unless it's something like fusion cores or rockets, those, they'll just use them up eventually. So let's go ahead and give him... Let's not give... Actually, he's got a shotgun. So let's just give him back that ammo. But this time... Oh, no, I took his shotgun away, too. Oops. Why didn't it show up? Or no, I hit ammo. That's what I did. He still got his shotgun. All right. All right. Must be getting punchy. There we go. So I only give them 2, and I take all their stuff away.
If the Institute sends more synths, we'll kill those too.
Yeah, taught them different.
Yeah? The Institute may think twice before messing with us again.
Yeah?
Let's trade.
Okay.
So I always work with the Abernathy people first. You got a pipe pistol, which does 13. I'm taking that away. I'm taking all that away. And I'm going to go ahead and let her use the Institute pistols right back against them. So give her that, and then I'll go to ammo, and I'll give her a couple fusion cells. Now, you can't just give them one, but it just looks weird when you give them just one. I like to see the two, so I know which one's the ammo. Also, if you're really a purist, you can give her the equip her the Institute pistol first, then not shotgun shells, then give her some fusion cells, and then both of the little squares are now working. You'll see them both working, so you know that she's equipped with that particular thing. So there's that. Where's the lady? There's the dad and the girl. Where's the mom? Coming in here just to hang out. I wasn't invited to the party, apparently. There she is.
You want to buy or sell something?
Hey, what's a hello? And Peter's SBS, thank you so much for dropping the dragon hammer, crushing that follow button. Right there. See, that's why they call me Kismet. I can tell what's coming up. And becoming part of the Kismet Army. Welcome, welcome, guys. Thanks for hanging out in the stream. Let's see. No mods for me.
Very rude, just standing there like that.
Sorry, my bad. Trade.
Can we trade a few things?
Okay.
By the way, Kismet, where are you in the story? I'm going to look for my son in like 500 hours from now. I'm right at the very beginning. Right at the very beginning. Barely got anything going on. Yeah, I'm at the very beginning of the story. So I'm only level 12. I do a lot of my settlement stuff first. And then I also do a whole bunch of other stuff, like go to Corvega and try to build up all that stuff at the very beginning. Because all of my setups will then, be generating me income the whole rest of the game, which is awesome. Eventually, I will be making 100,000 bottle caps every few days in-game, totally legit, no third-party mods, no cheats, no shortcuts, no using the console commands. You can do it totally on any platform. And just be like me, an awesome settlement overseer, and make literally millions of bottle caps from working with your settlements, and then of course adventuring and building them up and doing all sorts of fun stuff. I love doing it. It is super, super fun. Super fun. What about dog meat? I'm going to get him on the way. He is hanging out over there. Oh, she's got an Institute pistol now. Look at that. She's smart. She took an Institute pistol for herself. So yeah, she don't need all those bullets though. Well, actually, I should have went the other way. 28. I'm going to take 28 bullets away. There we go. Actually, I'll take them all away, just to be a purist here. And then give her a couple back. And then you'll have the square there. All right, so we got Connie. And then I'm going to randomly pick some peeps. Let's go.
Huh?
I just want to trade a few things.
Of course.
It just dawned on me. I wonder if you check their inventory if they have an Institute pistol if they're from the Institute. I never even thought to do that. Till just this moment. How scary is that? Alright. A couple fusion cells. I don't think they'd make it that obvious, but they might. There you go.
Let's trade some things.
Sure.
I'm just going to grab all their stuff.
I just want to trade a few things.
Sure thing.
And then give this guy Institute pistol. Now this is how you can gear up your peeps. Oh, getting close. Another 4 minutes. See how far we can get going with this. And just, oh, I forgot to do the T. Away. I know. I like to make sure that it has that little square there. I don't know. There's just something about it. I also like to give them 2 ammo. Each of your settlers only need 2 ammo. You don't have to give them 1,000 ammo. That's all you need to give them.
Just wanted to trade a few things.
Of course.
And take all of his stuff. And now, see, that's a whole lot of money, by the way. That's like 50 each. That's like, 400 or 500 caps that I'm giving them right now. So keep that in mind. If you would rather have the caps, I suggest to give them that instead, or to sell it instead.
Can we trade a few things?
Go ahead.
All right. I'll speed up a little bit here. You guys getting the idea? Oh.
Just looking to trade a little.
Sure thing.
That guy looks like he should be in a rock band. Be in a rock band. Whoop. Whip. Try T this time. There we go. And 2.
I want to trade a few things.
Sure.
Time didn't get you guys in the ear. I try to stop myself from sneezing in your guys' ear. I think I got it. Now, here's one of the worst things you can do. Do not give your companions or random people some grenades. They'll throw it on your head. Nearly every single time. I've been killed by my own people so many times by they happen to randomly pick up drops that I given to them, and I forgot that they had grenades, and they would throw the grenades on me while I'm right in front of them. And I'm like, thanks, bro. Thanks for just, like, throwing that grenade at the back of my face. Appreciate it.
Yes.
Hi, GSX James. Thanks for hanging out on the stream, buddy. Thanks. New playthrough. Yes, on new playthrough. Actually, if I get 10, they'll never run out. Yeah, actually, I just give them 2. They never run out. They never run out with 2. This is my longest time watching you. Well, thank you, Field of Shadow. I appreciate you hanging out on the stream, buddy.
I just want to trade a few things.
Okay.
Thanks for hanging out. As you can see here, I am just equipping up my people here. I just got a whole bunch of Institute pistols very early in the game. Whenever I get a bunch of these, I will decide whether I would rather have the money or would I rather them be geared up. Again, I'm only going to give them a couple fusion cells, and they should be fine.
Yes.
Connie shops sometimes with the words, but it ain't personal. That's just her way.
All right, so now we got a bunch of those people geared up. Now, eventually, I'll come back and I'll gear everybody up, and they will be styling.
You realize how much you did for
Let me go and pick up this dead body. Throw it on the stove. Just kidding. Just kidding. Get out of there. Now, the way I picked him up is I held down E. Oh, wait, we can throw the body. Oh, let's use the new things we learned. Now, you can pick up stuff, and you hold down R on the PC. Pull! Oh, that's no fun. Pick it up. Hold down R. Throw it! That's as far as I could throw it. Because someone on stream told me that, and I picked up a tire, and I held, because I've picked up stuff before, and I've walked it around and threw stuff wrong, but if you pick up certain stuff, hold down E, and then on PC, you hold down E to pick it up, let go of E, then you hold down R for a little bit, and you let go, and it goes, whoo, and it throws it. It chucks that sucker. Pretty awesome. Oh, let's save. That was some good work there. Let's save before we crash again. Let's save. Hopalong Jedi said, been watching your other playthroughs, so that's cool. Awesome, Hopalong Jedi. Yes, I have hundreds of past streams. I'm one of the most hardcore uploaders on YouTube. I have literally 6 terabytes of past streams up there for you guys to watch. A whole bunch of different playthroughs. Star Wars The Old Republic, 7 Days to Die, of course, Fallout 4, Fallout Shelter. Just a whole bunch of stuff. Even Skyrim, Fallout New Vegas, which I've been having trouble with that video. I had to take it back down again. I'm going to upload it again. It got all messed up. But I also have Skyrim up there. A whole bunch of different games that we have been playing live on stream. Enjoy those. If you do like it, go ahead and hit that subscribe button because, hey, just gives you free Kiz Caps and it's free to hit subscribe, right? Doesn't cost you anything. And gives you some Kiz Caps toward our big giveaways coming up in December. Because it's Kismet. It's Kismet. It's beginning to feel a lot like Kismet. Everywhere you go. There we go. Hey, it's Pete. What's up, Pete? Thanks for hanging out. Kids, if settlers help synths during an attack, they are actually synths. There's a way to detect those settlers, but I don't remember. Yep. I'm doing awesome, Pete. We're having an awesome night tonight. We super looted. We got tons of loot. We then took that loot. We forlayed it into making lots of purified water. We built up more of our defenses. You just saw we just had the Kismet kill box in action there if you were watching just a minute ago. And we had to do it several times because the game crashed and we died and all sorts of fun stuff. But we got to see him get annihilated by that Kismet kill box at both of our settlements. And that's why I built it up so quickly, because eventually, usually about this level, that's when they start attacking. Whoa! Take cover! Wow, these guys are good shots.
Who moves?
Shit.
Heck is even after me. Super mutants. I'm not too proud to say I'm afraid. Out of the way, Trudy! Get me killed.
I ain't letting you get me.
You're gonna get me killed. I can't get past you. I'm out of here. It's never easy. Never easy. All right. What do we got? I'm gonna die. I might as well just burn up all my stuff anyway. What else we got? Where'd that ragstag go? Oh!
Lost it. Come on! Let's fly! Kill them.
I'm not afraid to hide. I'm not afraid to be a pansy. You got freaking automatic weapons. I got a thing. Battle tactics. I should have brought my buddy Dog Meat. I don't know where the heck he is. He's at the drive-in. This is somebody else's problem. I'm out of here! This is the part where I run away like a little girl! Yo, dude, there's some bad guys over there, man. Look out for them. Later! Laters! We don't got time for that. We're at the end of the stream. Normally, if I had my Overseer's Guardian, I'd just like, boom, 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 take them all out. But we don't got time for that. We don't got time for that. Hey, you useless bugger, get out of there. Give me my bed. Get out of my bed. I gotta save up in here, bro. I gotta save up in here. Alright. You guys have fun with that. You guys have fun with that. We got a mission. We gotta get to Corvega. Oh, Dog Meat. Where you at, my little buddy? There you are. Gotta get Dog Meat before we go. Come here, buddy. I survived that. I can't believe I did. I thought I was a goner. So I turned my light off and I hid behind there. That worked out good. I don't think I've ever done that before. I've never hid from mobs and walked away from them. But there you go. Possible. Apparently it works. We're running over. Flare gun? I don't have anything to do the flare gun. Or do I? Oh, I do. Flare gun. Oh, that's right. I did have some flares. I have never used the flare gun effectively. Alright, so let's save. Let's go see if they're still there. Let's go. Come on, Dog Meat. I've never used it effectively. Every time I've shot it, which is like about 5 times, nobody ever shows up. Nobody ever shows up. Probably gonna be all quiet over here now. Jump. Trudy dead or is she still alive? Go on now. Ah, see again. I wish I had thought of that earlier. But thanks for the tip. We're gonna have to do that next time. Do that next time. All right, let's go. Let's go. Actually, let's just call it right over here. Let's call it over here. Already saved anyway. I could just stop anywhere, but we'll just run over here. Hang out on the top here. I always forget that flare gun. Oh, the one time it was actually useful. The one time I could have actually used it. All right, let's get a good shot of the Commonwealth to finish us out tonight. All right. Have a great night, Kismet. Thank you for a wonderful stream. Thank you, Nooski. All right, everybody. We got to say thanks to some peeps, and we need to get fired up in the stream. Thank you, Ameri Dave. Remind me next time, buddy. Remind me next time we're going to do it. We're going to do it. It says broke synth detection. Oh, bummer. Kismet flare gun. On the flare gun. Still use explosives and they won't find you. Yes, I was going to throw some grenades, but I was like, I think I was waiting for my health to go back up, and then I was going to decide what I do. I'm like, I'm at the end of the stream. I'll just run back and save, so we don't have to run the whole way again. It's funny how many times you go into Corvega, right? Isn't it funny, Hopalong? Hey, I don't give up. Now, that was it was cut down, by the way. It took me a while to cut all that down. That was like the whole night. It was like 3 hours of going in and out of Corvega, dying so many times. But that's part of the fun, though. It's part of the fun going in there and dying and doing all that stuff. Don't be afraid to die in the game. In fact, go get your first death out of the way, and then you won't be so fearful of dying all the time. You're like, okay, I died. And then you just like keep running in and run again. I had a great time. So let's get everybody pumped up here for the raid. Let's go ahead and say thanks to some peeps first. And then we'll get that going on. Let's do it. Let's get that love going on. Boom! Let's go ahead and thanks. Of course, I'm the only one who does these kind of awesome titles. Thank you to Dark Angel, my mega supporter. Hail to the king, baby. Thank you so much for that awesome mega support. And also thanks to my legendary supporters here as well. Big thanks to Candy Killer, Fast Out, Misfit Jim, JS Cags, Resident Spike, Noah, Mace, Tellus Show. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I knew that was going to happen. Hold on a second. Hold on. Oh, I hear some danger. Taking a really long time. Sorry, everybody. It croaked. Try that again. Boom. Okay, there, it's working. Sorry, everybody. Technical difficulties. So thank you so much to Dark Angel again. Let's get to those legendary supporters. Let's do it. Thank you, Hopalong. Boom! These are legendary people right here. Of course, Kidney Killer, Fast Out, Misfit Jim. We've got JS Cags. We've got Resident Spike, as well as we've got Noah Mace. We've got Tellus Steel. We've also got Action 2.0. Grandpa Plays, one of my funniest names I like. Supersize My Peanuts. Karen Jazz, Engel Some, and of course, Big JP. Thanks for being legendary. Appreciate it. All right, the best way to support the stream is just like those guys, is to do all of these things. You can subscribe, you can go onto Twitter, you can like and retweet there, or you can subscribe on YouTube, or you can follow on Twitter, and then sub on Patreon, or not do any of those things. You can be a mysterious stranger, a lurker, just hanging out all the time. I appreciate all of you. I appreciate everybody who comes in. I don't require anybody to donate. I just appreciate those who do. So thank you so much. I appreciate you guys just hanging out, having a good time. So big thanks, of course, the best mods on Twitch. Stop shooting. Sister Wolf, Dave, of course, Chewbacca, and Nooshki. Thank you so much for that awesome mod support. And also, here's my streaming schedule. You can see I stream 6 days a week, 6 hours a night, usually from about 8:30 to about 3 a.m., sometimes 9, or maybe sometimes 8:30, mostly at 9, every single day of the week except for Tuesday. Now, tonight is Monday. Yeah, tonight is Monday. I had to look. Tonight is Monday. I'm going to be hanging out, raiding with my team that I've led for the last 14 years, one of the longest running gaming guilds with over 800 members over that time. We're going to be doing some SWTOR. We'll probably be finishing whatever we were doing before, Terror from Beyond, or whatever we feel like doing. Maybe double raids. We might do that as well. Then we're going to be playing some 7 Days to Die. I love that game. Super, super fun to play. And then Tuesday I'll be off, but then I'll be back on Wednesday for more 7 Days to Die. On Thursday, we're going to be doing, of course, some Skyrim. We're going to be playing that for a while. More 7 Days to Die, more SWTOR all week long. And then, of course, then some Fallout for next weekend. Now, so you don't forget, on Thursday, December 1st, on that retro night, on Skyrim night, that's when we're going to start the Kismet or the Kismet Christmas, where we start giving away full copies of games. The full brand name games, really nice games like Fallout, like Star Wars The Old Republic. We'll be giving away the Far Cry series, Batman, da-da-da. I'll have a giant list for it when we start of all the games we'll be giving away every single stream. All right? So hopefully you guys will tune in then. But right now, what we need to do is we need to get fired up for raid. We need to get fired up for that raid. We need to get that love train going on. Let me see it in the chat, everybody. Throw some hearts in there. Throw some doggies. Let me see if you guys are ready to get fired up. Throw 3 hearts and 3 bombs in there and say, Kismet, love raid train in there. And we're going to get fired up. We're going to get fired up. Now, hopefully my mods have got me squared away here. Let's see. Let's see. And we're going to fire up somebody's stream. We're going to make their night tonight. That is our goal. Our mission is to share that love train with somebody else. We're going to show them some love. Just starting. Okay. Now here's what we're going to do, everybody. We're going to sneak over there. We're going to raid. We're going to raid that raider chat. We're going to blow up that chat. We're going to try we'll try not to break it too much. We'll try to break her follow button thing, her alerts, with all the love that we're going to go ahead and give to her. We're going to try to make her smile. If we make her smile, we've done our goal for today. All right? That's what we're going to try to do. Let me go quit out of this so it doesn't shine in my face. There we go. That's what our whole goal is to do, is just to make her smile. If we do that, we're good to go. All right, so here we go. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's go get her. Let's go, everybody. Boom, press that link. Go in there. Say Kismet, love raid. Let me go ahead and turn the sound on. Let's see what happens. Go get him, everybody. I see Sister Wolf over there. I see Chewie.
Kismet love raid train. Oh my goodness. Hello, Kismet. It's so good to see you again. Hi, guys.
Oh, apparently we've been there before. I'm getting old. I forgot.
Chewbacca.
Oh!
Now the right time. Britain.
Crazy in there. Rox is rocking it.
Crazy. Welcome, you guys. Thanks so much for coming over here and checking out my stream. And hello, much love to Kismet. Thank you for doing that caster command, Nolly. Was he playing Fallout 4? I think he's doing a survival run right now. He is really great to watch. He'll explain everything that he's doing, even when he's just crafting and stuff. Explain like why he's doing certain things with his build and stuff. It's very informative and entertaining. So thank you so much for coming over here.
All right, now we're really gonna knock her socks off. You ready? We're gonna do the massive host.
Thank you for the follow, Rob. Welcome, welcome.
Oh, I've already followed her. Oh, awesome. All right, so let's go host.
Closed door.
And let's see what happens when we host. I'll see you guys tonight at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And, here we go. Boom! This is my favorite part. Come on, baby. Blow it up. Keep blowing it up, everybody.
Coming, Kismet love. Thank you for coming over here.
That was awesome, guys. That was awesome. Definitely made her smile. I will see you guys next time. Bye, everybody.